Women.
Women.
Thank you, Husky Nuku, for inventing women.
True. It's true.
Women.
Women.
God, Connor. I love Connor
Look how
so
Connor's
much.
just infected everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Connor has like implanted that into our brain.
Oh, Connorisms they're so like contagious. Like
Connorisms?
yeah.
So okay, you don't know. Oh yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, Shen doesn't hang out with Connor on the regular. Like.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Wait, where is it? What monster was it? What monster was it?
It was a Lemure. It was
Lemure.
like a demon.
Lemire.
We were doing a monster manual, a D&D monster manual smasher pass, and then we got to the Lemure, which just looks like a pile of garbage.
Here you
And
go.
like Thero asked Connor to do his women in his monster voice, and it's just we were dying laughing.
It's just this thing going women.
So now we say
I think
that
Connor
sometimes.
posted that on Twitter, didn't he?
Oh, we all posted it on Twitter because it was hilarious. It's in my trailer for my channel too. I had to add it. So funny. Goodness, but we're back. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is
This is not D&D.
This is not D&D. It's Final
No.
Fantasy XIV. I was gonna say I went into this thinking we'd only play one session, and I am very pleasantly happy that we're doing more, because I love this system. It's really fun. So, despite Joe Cat's best efforts, thanks so much, guys, for the nice comments.
What?
I knew I was
What do you mean?
joking.
Huh?
You made a joke in the first episode of just like, yeah, if we get it wrong, just give us a lengthy comment in the YouTube comments.
Ah,
And I was like,
gotcha.
Joe Cat, no. But I'm excited to get back to it, and I guess we might as well go around the horn here and introduce everybody. Arkolf, you want to start off?
Greetings and salutations to you. I am Arkolf. You may find me online in places where I am Arkolf, but not where I am not.
And
Next.
Bracky, where can folks find you?
I am Brachysoid. You can find me on Twitter at Brachysoid, on twitch.tv/Brachysoid, where I do art and video games.
And Joe Cat, where can folks find you?
Hello, I'm Joe Cat. You can find me at places where I'm called Joe Cat, and not places where I am not.
Arkolf, you're gonna take that?
I mean, it's very good. That's why I stole it.
Shed, where can folks find you?
You can't find me. I am a puzzle. You have to look for me deliberately under the name Shenpai.
Or
And then you have to decipher
or just
if
like,
this is truly the madness you want to engage with or not.
or you could just Google Miku das Brot and find your
Oh god. That piece of bread
Yeah, I
will be
mean-
forever in my brain now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm now known as Shenpai, creator of Miku das Brot.
Wait, that's what?
Miku das Brot.
Oh my god.
and I'm
That depressed piece of bread is my spirit animal now.
Good.
Yeah, Shen introduced us to the German children's TV show Depressed Bread, and we got a lot of culture from that. So, I love the fact, Shen, that like so many people, whenever I talk about you or mention you in passing, they're like, "Where in America does Shen live?" And I'm like, "Shen's German," and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just she's got an accent." I'm like, "Does she have to?" Like,
Dude, it's so funny because I recently sent a care package over to a VA that I'm mutuals with, and he made a video of him reacting to the care package. He was like, "Wow, thanks for sending this all the way from the UK," and I'm like, "Nope." I'm like, "Nope, that's also not it."
So funny. Oh yeah, and I'm Monty Glue. You can find me here. I got a lot going on this week. You also find me on YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitter, Monty Glue. You also can catch me after this stream over at Brett Ultimus's channel, where unless something happens, I'm going to be playing D&D over there. So
Whoa.
come and check that out. And then tomorrow, knock on wood, hopefully we're going to have some more Unexpectables. And Thursday, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Friday, Final Fantasy. I'm pressing my hands together. I hope my new graphics card will be here, because I really want to use my new graphics card. And then,
Is Connor back yet?
He might be. He went to the Minnesota State Fair, so it's not like
Connor
he's-
said he'd be back on Wednesday, so
Yeah.
no idea if he'll be back in time for Unexpectables.
Hopefully he will. Fingers crossed. And then Monday, we actually finished Mass Effect yesterday, but we're gonna do the DLC, the post DLC, so we have one more session of Mass Effect. But yeah.
Yeah.
But we're back here with more Final Fantasy tabletop RPG.
Yippee!
Do you guys want a bit of a recap, or how are we feeling?
Your recap wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we may have some new viewers that haven't seen the first one.
Also, I apologize for no character like art to be able to talk. I was gonna be doing it yesterday, and then I found out my pen doesn't have a battery anymore.
Oh
Oh, I-
no.
Okay.
Your pen
So-
has battery?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pens
the
have a
pen is
tiny
different.
battery inside of them. Some of them do.
No, this is a AAA battery.
Oh really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
The one I had for my Windows tablet had like it looked like a AAA battery, but it was like half the size and even smaller. It was so cute.
But I fixed it today, so I'll be working on that this week.
All right. Well, with that, I will recap our previous session. Our 4 intrepid adventurers, Voxer, Victor, Sammie, and Caelan, known as the Forge Scars, were hired by Momodi of the Quicksands to investigate a missing crystal shipment. After making their way to Blackbrush and speaking with the sort of lead guard there of Warren, they received his link pearl and began their investigation in earnest. Going to the nearby Coffer and Coffin drinking hole, they discovered and heard rumors of large figures standing in the fog, as well as a roar coming from the east. When they returned to the destroyed caravan, they discovered a series of several footprints suggesting Amalja, lizard beastman of Thanalan, had attacked the carriage and plundered its crystals. Following the footprints and the other trails, the party found their way up to a creek. Making their way up into the cavern, they were ambushed by a group of Amalja, but managed to dispatch them, quite well. They also saw what appeared to be a merchant speaking with the Amalja before they were ambushed by them. However, when they tried to follow this merchant, they discovered him missing, but with an eye from Victor, noticed markings on, like, the wall of the sort of, like, canyon wall made by some sort of machine, but they couldn't identify exactly what it was. Now, after dispatching the Amalja and making their way further into the cave, we return to the Forge Scars. And as combat has come to a close, all of you regain your health and MP.
Yay!
I can finally cast spells again.
I can finally cast spells again. Smile.
I hate all of you.
all that MP that you use.
Yeah. Mind points that I totally use.
You rolled a lot of mind points last time, to be fair. Let's
Hey.
see.
I don't need mine to do cool shit when it's out of spite.
True.
All the hate. God, that was such a good ending. I cannot get over that.
That was, yeah, you can't even write it that good. That was so great.
No, it was like it was like an intervention of God itself. It was like, here you go.
You
There's
finally
that
get to
20.
do it. But alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Alright. Next time we need to scout a little bit before going into a cave, I suppose.
I don't think we can scout an ambush.
Well, was that not what we were doing?
We were scouting the cave.
Yeah.
Yes, the cave, but the ambush not so much.
Nah.
Well, that's why it's an ambush.
I didn't expect that many to be waiting at the entrance.
Exactly, they don't correlate.
Which means that they may have eyes on us that we may not see.
Well, the only thing we can really do is either proceed or run away. I think we all are in agreement what we're doing right now, yes?
Indeed.
Yes,
I
we
think
walk
that
away.
might be prudent. I think
No.
bringing it along anyone further might risk more lives being in danger. Best keep their eyes on us.
That is true.
Well, let's go deeper.
All right.
Into the cave we go.
The river
we have any
continues
light
on
source?
into the shadowy depths of the cave. Now that you've dealt with the Amalja, nothing is stopping you from exploring the area. You follow the river deeper, but soon stumble across a gruesome scene. The corpses of a half-dozen Fs block the way ahead. It appears someone left their bodies to rot in the muggy gloom. And you would know that Fs are essentially like massive, almost horse-sized salamander-like creatures, wavekin in particular. And there's just a pile of bodies kind of blocking the cave up ahead.
Well, that's just a waste of good meat.
I don't think you want to have effed meat. It's very gamey.
That can't be any worse than jellyfish.
Prepared well, but
Good for concoctions, not for consumption of food.
they decided to make a barrier out of corpses of animals. Is there no way to get past this, Monty?
You can if you guys would like to make a dex check.
Oh.
I would like to throw Sammie over.
What?
Sure thing. For that, I will say strength for you, Caelan. If Sammie, you consent to this.
Just because it's funny.
Okay.
Hey, you can't steal my fucking catchphrase!
That'd be a 1d20 plus 4, yes?
Yeah.
That's a 9. Oh,
9?
we're off to a good start.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna line inside of the mouth of a dead one, I'm pretty sure.
Sammie, roll me a dex check as well.
Oh god. D20 plus 2. Let's go.
Victor and Voxer.
17.
Dex
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I was going to do something else, but I'll join it.
But 6.
6.
Wait, hold on. My browser's crashing.
Oh no! Oh god, no. It's a DDoS attack. Oh no.
Oh no! It's 20,000. No!
Being sundered.
Wait, I need to look at my dexterity.
While you're doing that, Shen, I will describe what happens with Caelan and Sammie. You remember?
Oh,
the,
okay.
You know the wedge throw?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's what you were trying to do, but you forgot that there is a ceiling to this cave. So you gave it a little bit too much. Oh! Oh my god, Shen.
For what it's worth, I got a 17, I'm saying.
I know. Did you roll a d20 plus 2, or did you just roll a 20 plus 2?
I rolled a 20 and I said
Oh.
plus 2. So
I meant to
Shin rolled
roll
a
a
20.
D2.
Oh.
Fuck! Wait! No! I didn't put in the D!
You rolled.
Oh! So good. Alright, so
Matters one
Caelan,
less.
you grab Sammie and you try and go for the Biggs and Wedge kind of throw, forgetting that there's a ceiling to this cave.
Yeah.
Sammie, you get thrown up and your back kind of smacks up against the cave wall, but you manage to kind of slide down the side of it on the other side, kind of like, like a skate park, like going across the edge. You just kind of use the momentum of the throw to slide down the other side, but your back is kind of sore.
And as I make it to the other side, I just go, "You're gonna pay for this!"
Victor, as you
With what money?
Victor, as you kind of see this happen, you just gingerly try and climb over the pile of Fs. And as you climb over, you join your companions. Caelan, you follow behind as well, and Voxer, as you step across, you notice that the bodies...
Mm-hmm.
Second.
Oh, damn, I was gonna do something cool. Ugh.
They're rigged to explode, aren't they?
I was going to use Voxer's axe as like a fucking javelin, like a
You
jump over.
notice, Voxer, as you kind of climb over the Fs,
Mhm.
some of their skin is black and leathery, kind of crackled and curled up as if they were burnt by something.
Mm.
But unlike, Caelan and the rest of your companions who got attacked by the spellcaster, something about this is much more large it's covers most of their bodies, not just a small patch where a spell would hit.
Once Voxer is over, he like looks down at it and then he like kind of touches it, sees does it like crinkle or like just fall away?
You kind of touch it and kind of push your hand on it, and it's almost like, have you ever seen like a puddle where it dries and there's like the cracks and it kind of like curls up at the side, so like you can kind of flake off the skin.
Yeah, he just goes, I don't think a drake did this. It's too big.
As you continue forward, I assume, down the cave. This is where this gets interesting. Are you guys ready for a cutscene?
Oh
what?
shit, what?
A fucking cutscene?
Several cutscenes will start playing in sequence.
There's a cutscene mechanic in this.
So basically, there's nothing we can do in this moment. What's going to happen happens.
Yeah.
I see. Alright.
This is a mechanic that I'm not sure if I agree with, but it's in the pre-written module, so I'm going to run it as intended.
Yeah, we're playing the system as designed.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the cutscene. I will call it when cutscenes occur.
Alright.
Okay.
The cave widens as you reach the midway point between its two entrances. There you find the stolen wagon, still laden with gleaming crystals, hidden just out of sight against the far wall. Before you can react, a giant reptilian drake emerges from the shadows, standing protectively between you and the stolen crystals. An Amalja warrior steps out from behind it, a vicious-looking spear held ready in his clawed hands. So, you have come for the crystals. Our crystals. They are to be an offering to the mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno. We will not suffer unbelievers to interfere. A hunter has no mercy for its prey, and you should expect none from me. And now, you have nowhere left to run. The Amalja warrior motions with his left hand, and the drake lets out an ear-splitting roar. Suddenly, 4 Amalja come running from the direction of the cave's southern exit, and quickly encircle your position. I am Flintclaw... Oh my gosh, English. Sorry. I am Flintclaw Grosh Gaw, and it is by my hand that you will learn the folly of opposing the will of Lord Ifrit. And I will bring us to our map.
You know the funny thing is, I could picture it. I picture the scene one by one in my head.
I'm so sorry, Voxer skipped the cutscene. He's waiting while everybody else is going through it.
Oh wait, I'm not DPS. I should skip the cutscene and just start drying and everything.
We have entered into our scenarios. Just give me 1 second. I forgot to grab my journal to write health.
You see,
in.
now I'm conflicted. Do I want to go against the vaguely dragonoid Drake, or do I want to touch spears with the warrior?
Whoa, hey now, whoa!
Sir.
Also, you guys need to decide amongst yourselves what order you would like to go in, and be sure to move your characters inside of the spawn point.
I'm like trying to think though, because like we have a fucking drake up there, right? But we have like 4 guys behind us. Would it make sense for Voxer to aggro the 4 guys at the bottom?
Possibly.
Yeah.
We might want to deal with the ads before we deal with the boss.
The only problem is like, who knows how hard that fucking drake hits?
Yeah, if we're lucky, it'll have AoE markers that take a turn to resolve so we can move. I'm just worried how many spellcasters may be among these inmates, because I am noticing different colored borders.
Yes.
You would recall that the warriors to the south of you, 2 of them in the middle are the same bruisers that you experienced before, and the other 2 on either side are the seers who you also fought before.
So we have 2 casters at the very least.
Yep.
Well, those casters gotta die, so I'm gonna focus them first.
I don't want to be in either side of this.
Sweats and black mage.
Sorry, I missed it. Did we decide orders?
I'm still saying.
Up to you guys.
Are we... I'm okay with going first again, because, yet again, I think it's good to know how much HP you have going into doing things.
Yeah.
Then I will...
I can go
You want
last.
to go second? Okay, then I'll go second.
Yeah, I'll go last, just in case you guys need to do something like interrupt or stun an enemy.
You will need to go before us, if that's the case.
Well, I also
Oh.
have stuns.
Well, do you want me to go before you then?
I prefer to go last so I can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go.
account for-
I'll go before you then.
Mhm.
And whatever you want to do, our call.
All right, I'll go second.
Okay, I'll go third.
We'll just go right down the line.
Alright, unfortunately, because you guys made noise when you guys were bypassing the F bodies,
Oh no.
Sorry, I was thrown.
you were
There's a
thrown.
difference.
Yes, you were.
But there
Yeah, you shouldn't have made noise
There was
there,
also
Sammy.
shouting after the fact as well of you two arguing
Yeah,
between each other.
in anger.
No, don't tell me there's like some fucking F's left over.
So we have Victor first. Correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we have who's next?
I am.
Alright, we have Caelan. And then we have who's next?
Meat, Voxer.
Voxer. And then we have Sammie last.
Yes. We need some way markers. It's just-
Alright. I would like someone amongst you to pick to roll me a d4. So one of you decide who's gonna roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
What's
What the-
happening?
Oh, it's the marker.
It's the dick marker!
Yeah.
So who wants to roll? I don't know what this is for, but who wants to roll?
It's a D4, sure.
Yeah,
I'll do
one
it.
d4. Roll me just
Oh
one
yeah, you
d4.
can do it. Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Oh,
Four.
that's perfect. That's your number,
Hey, nice.
Bracky.
Oh.
Oh no.
At the start, before combat begins.
Oh, come on.
Alright, so you watch as Graj raises up a spear, and you watch as kind of a sense comes to you as flame begins to coalesce at his spear tip. You are hit by a traveling marker.
Oh
Traveling
no.
marker?
I
Alright.
assume it's one that's going to chase you or follow you perfectly.
The black mage? Fuck!
You don't even have your ley
Yikes.
lines yet, and the bullseye's already active.
That's so unfortunate.
Alright, Victor, you're up first.
Okay, I am immediately going to arrow swift cast arrow on these two lads down here.
The fighter lads, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Just get some dots on them.
Alright. Yeah, that for the win. Also, someone.
Wait, actually, I don't need to swift cast to use a, because primary ability. I can use a secondary ability in the primary ability slot, right?
I don't think so. I think you have to use
No?
standard and secondary.
Okay. Then in that case,
If you
yeah.
focus, you can use 2 secondaries.
Yeah.
I do not have focus as a feature, unfortunately. But okay, then yeah, arrow, swift cast, arrow.
Oh, no, I'm incorrect. I'm sorry, I'm incorrect. You can use 2 secondary abilities. I just double checked the rules, because...
Then I guess I don't use swift cast.
Yeah.
The standard rule set does give everyone focus. You have that as an adventurer.
Yeah.
Does it?
Or go all standard movement to perform an additional secondary action for a total of 2 secondary actions in a single turn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can't do 3 secondary actions in eternally.
But I
too.
can do arrow twice and then
An
stone.
action. Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'll do arrow twice, and I will stone. I don't know, left boy. So here we go.
Also, I just realized I put the wrong markers for the Amalja. So give me 1 second here.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because these guys should not be a seer, right? If he
Yeah,
has a
no, they're
spear.
the wrong color. So
Oh, what's the right color, Monty?
this.
There we go.
Oh.
My bad.
Mm.
There we
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna throw a stone 2 at the left yellow Amalja. This
All
is
right.
against their magic defense.
Got it.
Magic
Come on. There we go. 15.
15. Their magic defense is 12. That hits.
All right. D6 plus 2.
That is a
And
direct.
he's gonna take 4 damage.
That is a direct hit as well. So 4 plus.
No, I added the +2 already.
Oh yeah, the +2, so it's gonna
Yeah,
be
the +2
yeah.
is
So
4.
it's gonna be 4. All right, not bad.
And that will be my turn.
All right, that brings us to Caelan. And also, I just realized that my music is incorrect. I'm falling apart, guys.
No, no.
Oh no.
We got to do this.
Yeah.
All right, Caelan, it is now your turn. Sorry, Victor, you don't have the cool music. I forgot to switch it over. My bad.
That's okay.
And you
I
said
make my own music.
the traveling marker came from this boy.
Yes.
All right, then I will forego my original plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to give him a good old leg sweep.
Okay, so you're gonna stun him.
Shoot.
Yep.
All right. Unfortunately, as you go to stun him, he has an elite foe trait, Amalja Pride. This character cannot be stunned, and markers they have generated cannot be removed.
No, that's bullshit.
I kind of figured he seemed like a boss. That makes sense, but better to know.
Yeah.
I will say you still get your movement because it does say I should inform this before starting the encounter, so I'll say that your action is not spent. So I apologize.
Well, movement's separate.
Yeah. I apologize.
But he's still a problem, so I'm going to focus him.
You got it.
Let's start off with the True Thrust.
Got it.
Are there any
Roll
other
1d20
characters here that are
plus
also
5?
immune to that? Like, is it Drake immune to stun and marker removal?
Doesn't appear to be any other abilities that require me to tell you in advance.
Got it.
Okay.
So that'd be a 19.
I have an idea. I have an idea. You guys have to trust me.
I trust you.
Certainly.
What is this idea?
I'm gonna have to wait till the enemy's turn because I'm gonna cast Provoke on the guy and see if that maybe affects the marker.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be a 19 to hit the big boy.
That is a direct hit on his defense.
So that will be 3 damage initially, plus an additional 2d6. So that is 8 damage total on True Thrust.
8 damage, not bad.
And I'm gonna swing around, stab backwards with a disembowel.
You got it.
That's a 1d20 plus 5. That's 23.
Direct hit, that hits again.
So that's going to be 7 damage.
7 damage, not
So
bad.
15 damage total.
You rush forward, thinking about sweeping his leg, but this Amalja in particular is way more armored, way more solid, and physically larger than the others. You know, that probably won't affect it. So you brandish your weapon, spinning it around in the water, and you stab once, and as he goes to block with his own spear, you manage to kind of kick back his spear and go for a sweep into his side. Does that end your turn, Caelan?
You gave me back my leg sweep since it didn't work, so I'll just... Is that correct?
Yeah, it didn't work, and I was supposed to notify you ahead of time, and I will say that, I wish that they told you that at the beginning of the fight.
I don't agree with you having to inform us, because in-game, you don't know until you try.
That is also fair, but I'm gonna...
So if you want to just take away my leg sweep, I'm fine with that.
Nah, you can keep it. I want to do this as the rule kind of states, just to kind of run it like that.
Gotcha. I will end my turn regardless.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is it's on his character sheet. I wish it was like, because it explains the encounter, and I wish it was like at the beginning of the encounter it reminds you, but it doesn't, so, you know. Alright, that ends your turn, Caelan?
Yep.
Alright, that brings us to Voxer. It is now your turn.
Alright, so Voxer's gonna move down here.
Okay.
He's going to start going into his berserk mode
Okay.
and use overpower to get all of the guys in the bottom aggroed onto him.
Alright.
So, okay, please work. Oh my god, here we go again at this garbage.
Yeah. Come on, come on. It's a new week.
Oh!
Yeah!
Shout out
I
to
like
the
it.
shout out to the chatter who said, "Go white boy, go white boy, go!"
Finally, the white boy is doing something.
22 hits, which means you deal 4 damage to every single target, and you gain energy.
Yes. Yep. All right, awesome. And that will end Voxer's turn.
This guy's already got all this health.
But at the meantime, he's also looking at. How do I ping? How do you ping?
You click the arrow and you hold down on the sidebar.
He's looking at this guy like real intensely. He's about to do something.
So with that Berserk Overpower, you just did 4 damage to all of them as well.
Yep. Exactly.
Nice.
All right, that ends your turn, Voxer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sammie, it is now your turn. You feel like you're in a bit of danger right now.
Movement for the black mage. I'm upset.
Believe me, just stay there.
No, it's fine. I can move. I want to see how this marker works anyway.
Uh-huh.
But I will make it so you're harder to hit now that you have enmity on you, though. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Does the marker move with me? Yes,
Yep,
it does.
Sure does.
Ah, good.
Crazy. That's
Yo.
fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
I love it. I love it. It went on the Black Mage.
Well, this is gonna hurt, but anyway, I'm just
Where's
gonna
my
make it
nascent flash? Where is it?
I'm gonna make it so it's harder to hit Voxer, so I'm gonna cast Sleep on all 4 of these guys.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm assuming it's this sort of thing.
Yes, 5 by 5.
Yeah. All right.
So all enemies within range. It's an intelligence check, d20 plus 5. Magic defense.
Magic defense, you got it. So let me read here.
Oh, 1d20.
Magic
5.
defense.
By base effect, all the targets are going to have a -2 penalty on all of their checks,
Yeah, and the direct hit is they remove any markers generated by the targets.
which
Unfortunately,
doesn't really matter.
they don't have any right now, so...
No, but I'm going for the chance of them being harder to hit Voxer.
So put this in perspective. They have a -2 to hit Voxer, but they have a -7 to hit anyone else.
Yep.
Damn.
That's true. That's true.
That is a direct hit, however, they don't have any markers on anybody.
Of
so
course,
they just
doesn't
all
matter.
get the -2.
Yeah, that roll was for me.
That
I
was
just
for
wanted
you.
to be clear. That was for me.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use my secondary ability to use. Oh yeah, good old skate. Let's go.
Let's go!
Skate, baby!
So deals 3 damage directly to who's in range? 10 squares.
That's basically everybody here. 'Cause
yeah,
The map is 10 by 10, so...
I'm gonna support Caelan over there with against the main boss. So this guy. So 3 base damage. Bam. I don't have to roll. It just happens.
Yeah. Which character? Sorry, I got distracted by something. I apologize.
The boss, the main boss that
The big
Caelan is
boss?
fighting.
You got it. 3 damage. Ouchie. Alright. You watch
Double in my
as Voxer, as you like pull aggro on all these Amalja, they're all ready
Yeah.
to beat the shit out of you. You
Hell
watch
yeah.
as there's a flash of like kind of pinkish purple magic with
Yeah.
like little tiny spectral sheep kind of bouncing around, and you watch as the 4 Amalja are kind of swaying, and they have bags under their eyes. They look like that bread that you showed us that looks super tired.
Oh no! Amalia, that's brute.
Amalja
das
das
Brot.
Blut.
This boy.
Alright, Sammie, that ends your turn.
That will be my turn, and I will just prepare for judgment.
Alright, it is now enemy phase. I gotta read here real fast. This is a very complicated encounter, so give me 1 second here.
That means I recovered 2.
Can
mana points.
I, now that it's enemy phase, use an instant ability?
Which instant ability are you looking at doing?
Provoke.
Provoke.
It's only when an enemy begins their turn, so I wanna
And it
wait
is their
till
turn.
the guy. Well, I mean, it depends on which enemy, right? I don't know who's first.
First, let me just see what happens here. Give me 1 second, I'll let you know.
Tammy gets obliterated.
Right, okay.
Brrr.
Who's the tank? That's what I'm saying.
I want to make a character
What's
named
the
Who's
healer?
now.
I don't know, it's the DPS.
Okay. Alright, so, he's not using an ability, unfortunately, yet. But Garage is, Flame Spear is going to activate first. So,
Flame spear.
as the sphere pops off, target is all enemies within the marked area. And the beginning of his turn, it goes off. You take it. Oh no, I forgot my dice!
Wait, but then...
Because he's not
But that's
he activated it at the beginning of combat. It's going off now, and then it's his turn to do more actions. So unfortunately, you can't do a provoke until he actually takes an action.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Alright, that's fair.
So this is basically an arena mechanic.
So it's just like, you know, when someone gets like the marker above their head, like the AoE around them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna take the damage no matter what.
Sammie, you take 12 points of magic damage.
What?
Holy shit! What the fuck? That's half my HP!
The marker is gone.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm glad you
Alright.
moved it away from everyone.
You want to do provoke? Now is the time, Voxer. How many spaces can you provoke from?
Oh, it's 10 spaces.
Oh yeah, you're good then.
Yeah, I'm going to immediately press provoke on that guy.
You got it. I'm just gonna give them blue, because your character is got the blue thing around them, just to indicate that
because
they're-
I'm a tank!
that you're a
Yeah!
tank. Yep. Alright, so
I'm
you provoke
blue!
him.
Boxer got them blue. Let him smash.
Let me me.
I'm a smash.
Let me me.
She want blue? She doesn't want blue.
Right. Okay. He is actually going to move because you provoked him.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
3, 4, 5.
Hello!
Hello.
Oh boy.
This is getting awkward.
He's gonna go for a true thrust on you.
Awesome.
He's just like me for real.
Oh, true thrust on Voxer?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna
he's
addle
kinda
that.
into it.
You addle it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 16 against your defense. Addle. What does addle
A
do
15.
again?
Addle reduces the damage dealt by the abilities of the enemy. Trigger this ability by 2 until the end of this turn.
Okay, you got it. So that's a direct hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take.
That'll be for every attack it does this turn.
I should have used that on that. I don't know if it would have worked on the
Woo.
marker that I had on me.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus, you now have a dot on you. So you
Yippee!
now have
Yay!
an enfeeblement on you.
Okay.
So just like your dots on the enemies, these dots will activate at the end of the entire round.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm gonna roll a d4 this time. Or actually, you know what? It's more fun if you guys do it. Someone roll me a d4.
Alright, I'll do it.
I wanted to be Bracky again.
No, I'm not rolling.
2. Caelan. Ah.
Now, Monty, how did you describe that flame spear earlier? It hits all targets within the square?
Enemy targets, so you can't hit enemies with it, unfortunately.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
It's kind of like how you guys, like, Sammie's spell don't hit you guys. It's the same thing for the enemies. So it's
That
the
would
same
have been
rule
so
book.
Now I'm
So-
curious. Is that coming from the Drake?
No, it's coming
It
from this
might.
guy.
Okay.
So what I'm getting is that this guy's going to get 12 points of damage on us each turn.
Oh, it's a dice roll. It's not guaranteed 12 damage.
Average of 12.
We
need to kill this guy.
Also, it's worth
That's why I went first.
pointing
after
out,
him.
Flame Spear is not affected by enmity.
Oh.
So the AoE is not affected by enmity. There are some abilities that are immune to it.
What
Okay.
What is this?
This guy. Oh
Like
dear,
some
this
boss
guy.
attack.
This fucking guy.
Okay, it's fine. I mean, the best thing could have ever happened right now. He walked into my proximity, smiling in overpower.
The Drake rushes into battle.
Oh no. Wait.
No.
It's gonna go for a bite attack against you, Sammie.
Oh dear.
8 on your defense.
Oh my goodness, I'm good.
Alright, so you just take the base damage, which is 6 points of damage.
No!
Oh my god.
And
I'm at 3 hit points.
Oh my god!
1 second, don't freak out.
Holy shit! Oh god
And
damn!
its mouth opens as a roiling flame begins to stir.
Oh, this... I don't know if I want this to change my plans or not.
Alrighty, it is now the Bruiser's turn.
Okay, now I understand when you say if you guys die.
This is a boss fight, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
We didn't get to grind. We didn't get to do more fates. The MSQ didn't give us enough
You
experience.
get level synced anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. But my gear's outdated. I didn't get to get new gear. What the fuck?
Don't forget, you also have those potions that you got from Emoti as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
to recover 1 hit point. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
Yeah, I love recovering
This
to hit points.
Bruiser down here is going to attempt to punch you. It has a -2 to hit you.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 6. That misses.
Yeah, no, I have a 15, yeah.
So you just take the base, which is going to
Yeah.
be 4 points of damage.
What?
This
Oh,
one
dear.
shifts up here. -2. 13 on your physical defense.
Still 15. We're good.
Alright, so you just take another 4 points.
Fucking die. No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, just use home gang
Yeah.
that you clearly have.
Of course.
Alright. This guy's just gonna take 1 step to the left and cha-cha real smooth. And he's gonna aim for you, Voxer. -2 with a fire spell. That is going to be a 12. Magic
Just
defense.
hits, yeah.
Oh.
I'm a 12.
You take 4 points of damage, plus an additional 1 point of damage. So 5
So
points
5?
total.
Okay.
The second seer with -2. That is
Yeah, the
going to be
-2. I'll help.
0 plus its bonus. That's just not going to hit.
Awesome.
So you take 4 points for the base hit. That ends.
I ain't looking so good.
That ends the enemy's turn. However, we're going to resolve dots here real fast. So the 2
Oh.
bruisers take, I believe, 3 points of damage, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright, do you have to roll anything for any additional effects?
No.
Alright, so they'll take 3 points. Alright. Oh, god damn it, book. I have another fun thing for you guys. at the
No,
end of the
what?
turn.
No.
No, this is good. You're gonna like this.
Oh.
I missed this part. It's kind of hidden between 2 things. At this point in the scenario, the adventurers can use their limit breaks. Make sure to inform the players this before initiating this encounter. Sorry.
Wait, limit breaks?
Yeah, you guys have
Yes.
access to your limit breaks.
We each have one.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not sure.
PvP, baby!
Alright. Dots have been resolved. Voxer, you also have a dot on you, so you take 3 points of damage
Okay.
from the True Thrust dot. Alright.
I'm at 5 hit points, by the way.
Alright. Start of the turn order. For those who have MP, you get your MP back.
Okay. I think in that case, since I'm gonna go first, I think this will be a good time to use my limit break, Pulse of Life, which
Okay.
removes all enfeeblements from all targets and fully restores their HP and MP.
Okay.
Oh.
So Sammie, Vox, everyone, you get your HP back entirely.
Fuck you, Dots!
Let's fucking go.
Fun fact, it can also remove knocked out, so if you get actually killed, you can come back to life.
But yes, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey, man.
5. There we go.
Alright.
Sure. Hello. Hi, Voxer.
Hi.
And Limit Break, is that a primary action?
It seems to be a free action.
Oh!
Let's see.
Because it says trigger anytime.
Yeah, it doesn't
Anytime.
say anything here.
Okay, so
Oh, wow.
during an encounter, the game master will inform players, if they're not dumb and forget, if and when limit breaks become available, after which the party can use up to 3 limit breaks. However, each adventure can only use 1 limit break per encounter, so you can't use the healing limit break again. You only get it once. It doesn't say it's an action, so I guess you still get your action.
Okay, well, in that case, knowing that, may I retract that and do a few things before I use,
Yeah,
just
go
so
for
I
it.
can get mana back?
For sure.
If that's the case, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna do another arrow on this boy.
That boy, you got it.
And then I'm gonna stone at this guy. So here comes the stone coming at you. +5 to this. 15.
15, that's against
Magic.
your defense. Or magic. Magic
Mhm.
defense. Sorry,
Magic
you're,
defense.
You're aiming for which guy?
This guy right here.
That guy. Magic defense 12, that is a direct hit.
Okay, let's see. He's gonna take a whopping 4 damage.
4 damage.
And then I'll limit break, which will restore everyone's HP and MP.
You got it.
And
Alright.
get rid of any dots you may have.
Victor, that ends your turn.
Yes, it did.
Nice. Voxer, as you stand there, all of you watch as the water surrounding Victor kind of hovers kinetically around him, almost in like a sort of fairy ring, before he brings down his... I imagine you have like a wooden staff, correct?
Yes, correct.
You bring down the staff in the water, and as the water sprays up from the staff, it turns into pure healing ether that then coalesces around each and every one of you, healing your wounds and bringing back your vitality and strength.
Refreshments for everyone.
Alright, that ends Victor's turn. Caelan, it is now your turn.
Does that flame spear resolve right now?
Nope.
I thought it went off on Bracky immediately last time.
No, so it goes off at the start of Graj's turn.
Yep. Because I was trying to provoke. Uh-oh.
I hate when he does that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful!
Uh-oh.
You don't know the tools you have given me.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi there, friend. Leg sweep.
Okay.
Away with you, marker.
Alright, marker's gone. They are stunned.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I like this.
Dick.
So,
Yeah,
lens charge.
Okay.
I have an additional 4 points of damage this turn because of Power Surge still being on me.
I'm gonna look at Flame Spear Boy.
And I'm a jumping.
Ooh. First jump of the game.
Let's go.
That's a 7.
7. Just base, unfortunately.
So that'll be 2d6 plus 3. Plus 4. That's 17 damage still.
Nice.
Alright, 17 points of damage. 1 second, I got weird math.
The weird math.
I got the weird math.
Different from the unweird math.
There we go. I tried to make it close to how the markers actually look.
No, it's great. Voxer put them
As-
there.
As with the accursed flame spear above his head, Caelan runs towards the drake, stuns it, the fire in its mouth dribbling out and then hissing and pocking in the water of the creek. He then uses the rock and the drake to launch himself into the air to crash down into Graj before leaping back a couple steps back into position before the marker goes off. Graj is still standing, but he's starting to look wounded.
That'll be turn.
Alright. That brings us to Voxer. It is now your turn.
Was that a laugh that your character did, or is that just your laugh?
That's just he laughs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arkel's not allowed to laugh around children because it scares them.
I scare them.
This is true. It's not a joke.
I was just minding my own business.
All right. Well, thankfully, because you did stun the Drake, Voxer can just fucking stay there. And he's going to immediately use Rampart to reduce the damage that he's going to take.
Got it.
And once again, uses Overpower, which will hit literally all of them all over again.
I believe in you.
So,
Yep.
well, I mean, I don't care too much if I do damage. I care more about keeping the aggro.
Fair, fair.
So, d20 plus 4. 12?
12 against their defense. 1 second, let me just check here. You get a direct hit on the Seers.
Okay, they take 2 damage each.
So they take 2 damage each, but for overpower... okay, so they take 2 additional damage. Very nice. And you have enmity on all of these Amalja.
Yeah! Yeah!
Very nice.
I'm being the tank!
You're doing a great job, honestly. Alright, Voxer, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, Sammie, it is now your turn.
Do I want to keep trying to use sleep on these guys, or?
I mean, they're already enfeebled, so...
Yeah, no, but the sleep is gone once they're hit.
Oh!
Mhm.
Ah! Okay, gotcha. Then yes, they are no longer EP.
I mean, you do have a limit break available.
I do, but I kind of want to say limit breaks in case we get hit again, and oh no, we cannot hit again.
We have up to 3 limit breaks during this combat. Victor has
And-
used 1.
Yeah.
They are as close as they're going to be for the rest of the fight if they start moving. So fuck it.
So only 3 people can use a limited breaks,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can't use the same one twice, so you can't use, like, the
Okay,
healer
yeah.
one, like, multiple times.
Yeah.
Mhm. So we
Just
cannot
as a
save
heads
it
up to
for
the
more.
party, I am planning to use 1 at some point in this combat.
Okay.
Wait. Does that mean... No, wait, sorry, stupid question. You can only use 3, or everybody can use theirs, but only once?
It's both. So you can only use up to 3 limit breaks in a phase.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
of those 3 limit breaks, they cannot repeat, so it has to be
Okay,
different
okay.
each time.
So
Yeah.
basically, only 3 out of the 4 of us can use a limit break.
Well, okay, no problem.
Sorry for not
I'm just
mentioning
saying-
that again at the beginning of the fight. I apologize. There's
I'm just
also
saying-
text, so...
Oh no.
My limit
it's
break is
fine.
good for when there's big damage coming out.
Mine's good for dealing big
Oh,
damage.
I just saw what yours does, Shen. Holy shit.
Yeah!
Damn.
Shall we save it for that then?
Oh, we've got 2 more.
You got 2 more.
Yeah, we've got 2 more.
Yeah, but Caelan wants to use one, and I want to use
I
mine.
am planning to use 1 for something very funny.
Oh.
So there's the problem.
Well, then we won't be using mine, but if there is a big hit coming in, it's gonna be dicey.
If I do my next turn correctly, there will be no more Flame Spear.
Okay.
So, your choice, Bracky.
I really wanna, because I could just hit all of these guys for a good chunk of damage. If you guys are okay with that, but
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't mind.
okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Fire 1 against the main boss over here,
Got it.
just so I can get my Astral Fire. But first, let's see if I hit it properly too. 20 plus 5.
I have another stupid question, Monty.
Ooh. That is a direct hit against his magic defense.
All right, so it's a deals 3 damage to the target, and I get Astral Fire. Direct hit deals an additional 1d6, so it's 3 plus 1,
4. Alright.
so 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
That costs me 2 MPs. I get consecutive invocation, which means I can cast another spell. Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? Why not? Can I cast this one? If I go all standard movement until the end of the turn, you may choose a new target when using this additional ability. Okay. So I'm gonna use my consecutive invocation to cast. Fuck it, sleep on everyone. Just for the in case I survive this,
Okay.
it will be harder to hit. So
I'm assuming the same targets.
yeah, same as this is in. So the lizard.
2.
Yeah, so everyone has a -2. I'm not gonna roll because they don't have any targets or any markers.
Alright, the one seer will not be affected, so. Because they're outside of the range.
Gotcha.
But you're
Okay,
still
I'll
getting, like, everyone else, including the Drake.
Including the Drake. So all of them have -2 on their next all of their checks.
Gotcha.
And after doing that, Sammy's just going to look at the ceiling and just go ash to ash and cast a meteor.
Okay! You watch
Wow.
as the ceiling crunches and, like, almost like a gravity surge pulls the rock from the ceiling, ignites it into fire, and drops it on the battlefield. I believe the same location?
Yes.
Alright, so you're under Astral Fire, which means you deal 5d6 damage to all targets.
Just fireball.
Just fireball, baby.
We can never escape.
Ever. Here we go.
13 points.
of fire damage.
Alright, 1 second. I'm just marking down everyone who got hit. So that's gonna put them at... Ooh, Raj is looking really rough.
Just meteors inside of the cape.
He's fine. He's fine.
Alright, and then... That's... Alrighty, as the meteor crashes down, Victor, Voxer, Caelan, and Sammie, as the meteor hits the water, there's like a giant wave. Voxer, you're almost knocked as you kind of bring your axe down into the ground to like kind of hold yourself. Victor, you kind of just like bring up your hands as water like just catapults on top of you. Sammie, you're like, yeah! And then like a wall of water just knocks you over because you're so short. And Caelan, your waist gets a little wet. As the water splashes back into place. All the Amalja are still standing, however, Garage is looking very rough, as well as this seer here beneath you, Victor, is looking very harried. They look wet and tired. Alright, Sammie.
Oh, I'm not done.
I was about to say something really fucked up.
I am not done. I'm gonna use my secondary ability to use Mana Font to get 2 MP back.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna use my focus, because I'm not moving, to use Transpose to change to Umbral Ice.
You got it. Alright, Sammie, that ends your turn.
That ends my turn, and that means I recover a total of 4 extra, so I'm back to full mana points.
Nice. That brings us to enemy phase, starting with...
Before that,
Oh.
I think Shen said that she had a stupid question.
Oh, yes.
She
I
wanted to ask.
did, and I forgot. Thanks for reminding me.
Ah,
You
sorry.
said that marker cannot be interrupted, not even with interject.
Let me read interject here.
It's when an adjacent enemy uses an invoked ability or is using an invoked ability to generate a marker.
Oh, 1 second, let me see. It specifically says he has an ability which says that markers they have generated cannot be removed by any means.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was my question. It's like, okay.
However,
I thought if maybe interject is something that maybe bypass that, but if it's
No,
everything, then it doesn't matter.
it specifically says. However, like the Drake's flame breath, for example, can be
Yeah.
interjected. Yeah.
Yeah, but therefore we have also stun, and so it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
All right.
Oh. As soon as the enemy turn starts, I'm gonna use Swift Cast.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Swift Cast, and I'm gonna cast Thunder 2 on everyone there.
Okay.
Same area.
Same area. So that's gonna be zap, zap, Zap. Zap.
Da.
And zap.
Yeah, base effect inflicts a dot of 3 on all targets. Whenever the dot inflicted by this ability deal damage, roll a single d20 on a 19 or 20. I might procs the Thundercloud.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, that is officially the end of it.
Start of the enemy phase. Caelan, the marker is on you.
Yes.
You take 13 points of damage.
I don't think I will.
Huh?
Because as that flame spear comes down, time will slow. As Caelan becomes wreathed in blue flame, a spectral dragon looming over behind him. As I use Dragon Song Dive to evade the attack and attack Garage!
What the
Okay.
fuck?
This
You
a bit-
can do that?
Yeah, deals 66 damage to the target, then moves to an empty square adjacent to the target if one is available. This ability can be used to evade enemy attacks.
That's what I was waiting for. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
So I just leave that marker behind.
Well, it's not an attack, is it?
I used Dragon Song Dive to evade the attack, so I'm guessing it would have hit the spot I left from.
No, it follows you no matter what. You just evade the damage when it goes off.
Ah, well, good thing I moved to this spot,
Yep,
not
I was
somewhere more
gonna
dangerous.
say. Good thing.
Imagine if you like walked like right next to Voxer.
That would have
I
been funny,
evaded the
though.
attack. Boosh.
And I
I just
hear,
dragged
like,
the
Voxer
AoE
going,
Tank Buster into the group with elusive jump.
Everyone just. Oh no, I've been there. I've seen dragoons do that shit.
By the way, I'm still under the effect of Power Surge, so this is going to be a +2.
Power surge.
That lasts until I'm knocked out.
There is no power surge. There's life surge.
Power Surge is from Disembowel. It's under my trait and other
your
effects.
Traits.
It's my bonus damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So he's going to take... that's miserable. 14 damage.
14 damage plus 2.
Well, that's 14. I added the +2.
You add the +2. Well,
That's a lot of ones.
guess what? As you leap into the air and land, you do another leap to dodge the explosion of fire. And that is enough as you drive your spear down the shoulder of Garage and through the front of his chest. As blood erupts, he lets out a roar of pain and lands on the ground, dead.
Caelan's going to spin the spear and point it at the Drake next.
You no longer have limit breaks. They're now used. They're exhausted.
Master just sees this and she goes, nice.
Alrighty. That is still the enemy's turn. Garage is dead, so he doesn't even get his turn. However, it is the Drake's turn. Drake is going over here.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, come to me.
It is going to go for a bite attack. Ah, hold on. That's a 21, which I believe is a direct hit.
I'm going to
on you.
faint that.
You're going to feint that? Okay.
I thought you were saying, I'm gonna faint.
So,
Oh.
I hit my head on the ceiling as I jumped.
oh god, Caelan. You take 17 points of damage.
I'm glad I fainted that.
Yeah, that's a really high roll.
Oof.
And then...
Hey, that goes well with my really low roll on the limit break.
He
Said I
starts-
took 17 points of damage?
17, yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright.
I am
Okay,
looking quite rough.
quick question.
Uh-huh.
If an enemy was stunned before, can you stun them again?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not like in the game. It gets immunity.
It doesn't say it can.
No.
Wait,
Leg
wasn't there
sweep.
sort of mention of immunity last session?
Yep. Leg sweep. Any character stunned by this ability cannot be stunned again during this encounter.
Oh, by
Oh.
this ability, I see.
Oh,
okay.
okay, well I have another thing that I'm gonna do then, no problem.
Sorry, I was looking at the rules and it didn't tell me that, so I didn't realize I had to look at the ability. Sorry, my bad.
I mean,
Alright.
the question is, are you guys just gonna move out of it? Or are you just gonna
Alright.
move?
The EP crew is going to attack, starting with this EP boy.
Yeah.
-2 to hit. That is going to be a 15 to hit your defense.
Eggs is literally my defense,
Oh.
yeah.
You take 4 damage plus.
Did you
I
have
have I have Rampart up, so I take 2 less damage.
Yeah. So then that'll be.
And also 2 less from the sleep.
No, 2 is just
No.
penalties to them
Oh,
attacking.
right, never mind.
It's not damage. Yeah. That will be then -2 is going to be 4 points total.
Okay.
Second swing. Oh god. -2 plus. It's gonna be 12 for the second attack from
Doesn't-
this guy.
nope.
So reduced by 2, you take 2 points of damage for the base hit.
Nice. Yep.
This seer here, who is got enmity on you, is going to do a fire attack against you. That one does not have a -2 because it was outside of the range of the sleep spell. So that is going to be a 14 against your magic defense.
That's, yeah, it hits. It's a 12.
Alright, you take 6, but you reduce it by 2, so you take 4.
Okay.
And then the last seer is going to do the same thing, but it has a negative, so it's a -2. That's still going to be a 17 even with the -2.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
no hits. Yeah.
Oh.
So you take 4 points with the reduction.
Oh, that's good. That's fine.
Alright, that ends the enemy's turn, and now we're going to resolve dots. So
Yeah.
let's start with, we'll do Victor's first, because he applied his first.
3.
So they all take 3 points. That is going to be the bruise of the bruise and the second seer. So that's going to be that. That. Oh god, that seer in the corner is looking real bad. And then the lightning dot is going to be 3 damage as well. Including the Drake. The Drake takes the 3 as well. So Drake. Raj is dead.
Oh, God.
I'm so happy that worked out.
That. And then go ahead and roll your d20 there, Bracky, to see if you proc your lightning aspected stuff.
Go. 15. Nope.
15? Nope. Alright.
But they do take 3 damage.
They do take 3 damage. Alright, that ends the dots phase. That brings us to the top of the turn order for those who have mana. Mana. Just be sure to regen it. And then, start of the turn order. Victor, it is now your turn. As it
Voxer,
seems like
how-
you seem to be turning the tide a little bit. However, that Drake still has a lot of health in it and is prepping another fire breath attack.
Yeah, it seems so. Voxer, how you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing
Okay.
fine.
I'm gonna do a Cure 1 then on Voxer. Let's see if I
Yeah.
crit. No. So, let's see. D6 plus 1. You're gonna heal for 2.
That helps.
And
Oh, that
let's see.
unfortunate d6 roll. I'm so sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oof.
That's okay. That's okay. And let's see. I
Like,
guess.
I like to imagine, Victor, you're channeling the energies of plant life to heal your ally, and you're like, wait, we're at the plants. You just look up and there's just some pathetic moss that just wheezes some health into
Ew.
Voxer.
Yeah.
He's again trying to fucking fish for free cure. This guy.
Listen. Yes, but also, shut up. These
Just
Gridanians-
use cure 2. Just use it.
This one's on a quicker cooldown. It's got a
Just
faster
use
attack.
it.
You know how Gridanians have a green thumb. Well, Victor has a brown one.
Oh, dude, it just. I'm sorry, I need to say this before I forget. But I remember being in a dungeon with a white mage that kept using the wind dot. The
Arrow.
only that.
Oh,
Yeah, the
arrow?
arrow. He kept using arrow. And it's like, why are you only using
instead
arrow?
of stone.
It's like, oh, it's because he doesn't have a casting time. Arrow. Oh.
Oh no.
Speaking of arrows, I'm going to use another secondary ability to put arrow on the Drake.
Okay.
And that will be my turn for
Alright.
now.
Moved out of the
Yes.
AoE, that's probably for the best.
Mhm.
Alright. That brings us to Caelan. It is now your turn.
Since Victor ended his turn, I'll use one of my instant abilities as the end to do second wind on myself.
Okay.
I'll regain 3 hit points. Yay!
Woo! It's the day of rolling 1s on 6s, it seems.
Yay!
Yep. But I don't want to stand in the bad. So I'm gonna move one little step here.
Okay, you swoosh over.
Then I'm going to cast Bloodbath,
Okay.
which grants me drain until the end of this turn. So basically, I regain 2 HP for
Every hit you make.
every hit, yeah.
So, you know what that means. Next up comes True Thrust.
Oh,
That should be a 23.
that is a direct hit.
Good damn.
So that'll be 3 plus 2d6. Plus the 2 for my power surge.
So that's going to be 5 plus 10, so 15.
So 13 damage total.
No, 15 because you have plus 2.
Well, then I added the plus 2. So it's a 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, so then it is a 13. Okay.
So total damage of 13.
Nice. You kind of wheel around this thing, avoiding the area of effect of its soon-to-become toasty breath weapon. You kind of souse around and sweep with your spear, stabbing into it, and as you do, some of that blood draws into your body, turning into pure ether and healing you by 2.
Yep.
And next up, I'm going to sweep the spear across its chest, spin myself around, and leap into the air with a Vorpal Thrust Full Thrust with the Dragoon combo.
You got it.
That'll be a 1d20 plus 5.
That's a 21.
Another direct hit.
21.
So that is 3 plus 2d6 plus 2. That's 14 damage.
14 damage.
My god, man.
1 second, weird math.
I gained another 2 HP.
The Drake is still got fight in it, but it's starting to take some damage. As you sweep once, slashing the neck of this creature, it bares its jaws to like bite down at you, but you manage to step back, and you go for like a downward slash onto the top of its head, and you cut off some of its scales, and it lets out a roar of pain. But it keeps its focus on channeling that fiery energy inside of it.
That will be my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Voxer. Voxer, as the enemies are kind of taking damage, swaying side to side, it is your turn.
Quick question. Since he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Can I still move there?
Yes.
Alright. Can I do something really stupid roleplay
I'll
wise?
just do that.
No! I was going to use that!
Oh, were you? Okay, I'll bring it back. Hold on. There you go.
Am I allowed to do something with overpower?
Sure, what do you have in mind?
Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is Voxer is going to go berserk once more, and in his fury, he walks up top, like on top of him, lifts the axe, slams it down, like right on him, just like to get it like lodged, like how do you call it? Ledged? No, how do you say
Lodged.
it?
Lodge.
Lodged.
Impaled
Yeah.
and lodged, yeah.
Lodged in where it's like where you can. And he's gonna use the body to do the overpower move and just slam down.
Okay.
Because it hits everybody there in that radius. It's a 5x5 radius.
Yeah, it does hit everybody.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, the disrespect with the
Yeah,
burning.
it's ultimate disrespect. Let's hope it does something. Ah,
But you still do
Well-
2 damage to everybody, so that's nothing
yeah,
to sneeze
still 2
at.
damage at least. Yeah.
It's like when you hit like a bug with a fly swatter and it's still stuck on that fly swatter, so you like just slap it
Yeah.
onto the floor again.
Oh god.
It's even worse with the electric ones because then they just sizzle and burn.
Ooh, and then you get the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the reason he does it is to send a message.
We
And the
even say
message
it.
is, come and hit
I
me.
will say this seer at the bottom looks like he's just gonna die from the dots. He is like swaying side to side. He's getting ravaged by the arrow and like his muscles are tensing from the lightning. He is looking like he's having the worst day of his life.
You had it coming.
Oh, and after I use that, like I hit all of them, right?
Yeah, you do.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Just gonna move that away. Alright, so that brings us to Sammie. It is now your turn.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Turn. I'm just gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna cast Blizzard 2.
Okay.
So let me roll a d20 plus 5. Boop. Against our magical defense.
Magical defense, let me check here.
14 to hit.
You direct hit everybody, so everyone gets
All
a direct
right.
hit. You
All
just
right.
match with the Seers, actually.
So they take 3 plus 4, so 7 points of ice damage.
7 points of ice damage, 1 second. This Seer here, who is just like barely holding on, falls to his knees and goes face first into the water as the ice freezes the rest of his body, and he just floats like an ice cube in the water.
That's sad.
It's like that.
shaped
It's
ice
like that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure picture of all those dudes like stomping on that guy, except for it's wind, electricity, and ice, just all at once, just stomping on this guy. The rest takes 7, correct?
Yes.
Alright, the bruisers look like they're hanging on by a literal thread. The Seer is also starting to look rough, and the Drake is also looking rough as well.
Alright. I will use my last mana point to cast Scathe with my
Okay.
secondary ability against this guy in the middle. Fuck him.
That guy in the middle, you got it.
Yeah, I won specifically. It gave me the stink eye.
I can't believe it, you kill him with Scathe. What an
With
amazing...
what? 3 points?
I can't believe it.
Dude,
Oh,
could
hell
you
yeah.
Imagine if Scathe was an OGCD. That'd be so cool.
You fucking scathed him.
You scathed him to death.
What a way to
Literally
go.
recover
Can you
from
imagine
this.
being the one guy who died to Scathe?
With a scathing retort.
His
And-
entire family is disgraced.
Oh,
This is
God.
completely. Even his horse.
I'm glad that our Maldrasa died in battle. The Black Mage casted Scathe on him and he died. We have no son.
Ifrit
And-
has abandoned him.
Even a Freet felt that one.
Ooh. And I will use Focus to cast Lucid Dreaming, so I will recover an extra MP at the end of my turn.
Okay,
Or at the end of the adventure's turn, rather.
you got it.
Which means I'm back to full after I'm done with this.
Woo!
Right.
Alright, Sammie, that ends your turn.
Yes.
That brings us to the enemy's turn. Starting with the Drake. First of all, the breath weapon is resolved. However, none of you are standing in the AoE, therefore you avoid taking 4d6 damage.
Oof, that would have been so bad.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes indeed. It is gonna go because you don't have enmity on it, Voxer. It's
Yes,
gonna-
I do.
Yeah,
I
Voxer
hit
hit
it. You overpowered it. That's right. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. My bad.
I moved on top to hit it.
Well, in that case, Voxer, it's gonna go for you.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Um.
I rolled
Ah!
I rolled a natural 1, but there is no crit failure in combat, so that's going to be a 6, which doesn't hit. So you just take the base damage, which is 6 points.
As an instant ability, before I take that damage, Nox is just gonna use Tool of Battle, so he's gonna heal a little bit.
Okay.
That's 1d6 plus 2.
You got it. Let's go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2.
Okay.
4.
So
Okay, and you
take
said-
2 points then, because it does 6 damage to you.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Nice.
And he is going to plod over here.
Hey now, what the fuck? Come back!
Nah!
Why are you running?
Actually, he's gonna move back 1. Boom. Yeah. Alright.
Oh,
And that ends the Drake. That brings us to the Bruisers. The one Bruiser who remains. He's gonna charge you, Voxer.
Yep, alright.
He's gonna go for a punch. Is his
A punch.
dying breath. 8.
I have a 15.
Yeah, that's gonna be 4 points of damage, just the base.
Nice.
And then the Seer, that's a 19 from the Seer.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, that hits, absolutely.
So you take 4 points plus an additional 4, so you take 8 points from the Seer.
Oh, I'm looking rough.
That ends the enemy's turn. The dots will go off. You don't even need to, just roll your d20 there, Sammie.
Alright, just for funsies.
Just for funsies.
16.
Nope. As this one succumbs to the arrow and is devoured by the lightning, our funny Drake will also take, between the two of you, 6 points of damage. The lightning in the air. Holy crap. Drake's starting to look really rough. Only 2 fighters are on this battlefield, but they're still willing to fight for the death. Alright, so that brings us top of the turn order. If you have not restored your mana, please do so. And it is Victor, it is now your turn.
Everyone's looking fine, right? Everyone's
Yeah,
everyone that matters
bleeding.
is looking fine, right?
Lux is
all right.
bleeding and fucking coughing and dying.
I'll cure 2. Ugh.
Thank you.
That's all right. Let's see. 2d6 plus 7. There's your cure 2.
Thank you.
I guess.
He looks a little better now.
Okay. Might as well top it off with a cure 1. Let's see if I can fish for a. No, okay.
Nah. But that's still 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, another 4.
Nice.
Oh, he's looking so much better now. Thanks.
And I'll stay still and put an arrow on this Amalja.
You got it.
For roleplay reasons, I am taking that thanks back because Voxer would not say thanks.
That's Shen saying thanks.
Yeah, that's me saying thanks.
Okay, well then in that case, Victor just under his breath will be like, "Oh, thank you, Victor. Oh, you're welcome, Voxer."
Like Voxer just goes, "That's your fucking job."
Oh, you're welcome, Voxer. Oh, of course, anything for you. Always a good friend.
Does he have like a little puppets?
Yeah.
Like puppets of Voxer.
Oh, and you're also so handsome. Oh, Voxer. Oh, you stop it.
He just fucking rolls his eyes.
Alright, Victor, that ends your turn.
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Alright, Caelan, it is now your turn. The enemies seem to be like they're on the ropes.
Caelan is going to roar out, "You won't escape me, Scalekin!" As he dashes for the Scalekin, uses Lance Charge for an extra 2 damage, and then True Thrust.
Okay.
That'll be an 18.
18 is a direct hit.
So that'll be 2d6 plus 4. For a total of 16 damage.
You watch as this thing, Voxer and Sammie, you're kind of taking out the Amalja, and as you look over, you notice the Drake rear its head back, ready to breathe out this fiery breath. But before it can, you watch as a Dragoon's lance goes through one side of the head, out the other, in a single swift strike, and pulls it back as the Drake lets out a final roar, a death shudder, and falls to the ground, dead.
Nice.
Still
I have no chance to use my combo now, so I'll move the other 2 spaces back towards the last remaining target.
Alright.
I like to think I'm just dragging the spear covered in Drake blood looking at this final Amalja.
The final Amalja is stepping back nervously, oh god.
If he had pants, it would be shut on.
Almighty, Ifrit, protect me! That ends your turn, Caelan?
Yeah.
Voxer, it is now your turn.
He walks up, goes all the way over. I'll let you see, Ifrit. And then he's going to use his combo,
Okay.
his heavy swing into Storm's Path combo. Which is hold on. D20 plus 4.
Man said I'll send you to your god.
Yeah. You want to see your god? I'll let you. A 19.
Direct hit, that hits.
So that's
What a contrast from last week.
2 plus 1d6. D6 plus 2. 5 points.
5
For
points.
the first hit.
And you sweep into your storm's path.
And the storm's path is also another 2, but also, let's see if I hit
You gotta roll
that.
the hit, yeah.
You rolled 20 plus 4. A 16.
16 is a direct hit.
Alright, and that's another 1d6 plus 2. And another 5.
He looks like he's nearing.
Oh, are you kidding?
He's still
I
alive.
didn't finish him off.
No, he's still alive.
I should have berserked.
You slowly drag your blade, like your axe, through the water, walking up to him, and you say, "You want to see your god? You'll see your god." You then bring it over your head, and you chop once into his shoulder, and then you sweep around, and he holds up his staff to block the blow, but you manage to break the staff in half, slashing him across the chest as he goes down to one knee and is barely hanging on.
Can I do one last thing as a fuck you, just so he can't do anything for the rest of the turn?
You want to do a low blow?
Yeah, just wanna fuck him. Just wanna kick him in between his legs.
You stun him. Christ. Okay. This is a prime bullying. I love it.
Just kicking him while he's down.
That ends your turn, Voxer?
Yeah.
Alright, Sammie, it is now your turn.
All right. So, do you remember that moment with the what are you like moment in 14? It's that shot, just completely dark, only the outline and just 2 red eyes. As I'm gonna use my secondary ability to use transpose to change into astral fire.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna cast fire on this bastard.
Alright. 1 second, I'm just checking something here. You have advantage if you're rolling any die against this guy because he's stunned.
All right.
Wow. Hey, that worked out.
The 20 plus 5. I'm gonna copy and paste this one. So advantage. So.
Oh!
That's overkill, dude.
We have finished every battle with a crit so
Wait,
far.
This is amazing, dude. Oh my god. You're using what again?
Fire. Just the
Oh,
base
fire.
fire.
Dude, this dude's getting he's gonna get fucking incinerated. The only thing that's going to be on the floor or in the water
So
at
that's
least.
3
It's going to
damage.
be like an outline.
Plus, because you crit, you double the dice, so it's gonna be 3 plus 2d6 for the crit.
All right.
He's gonna make that meme scream of like, oh!
Oh my
So
god.
13 points of fire damage.
You don't have
Almost
the
max damage.
You don't have the flames of Ifrit, but you got the next best thing, which is the flames of Sammie. As you flex out your hand and as Voxer harries, you watch as Voxer lifts up her axe, and you're like, I have a good idea. You coalesce your fire magic around Voxer's axe, and together, Sammie and Voxer, you bring down an executioner's flame strike that cleaves his head clear off his shoulders.
Oh
my god!
And as the body slows into the ground,
Yay!
Yay!
Woohoo!
Victor's gonna kneel down next to one of the Amalja bodies and just like point to the one that got incinerated with his thumb and just be like, glad I'm not that guy.
Voxer does the thing where he like fucking sorry, I cuss so much. Oh my god.
that's okay.
It's fine.
Where he swings out the axe to like get rid of the blood. And then walks over to Victor
Good
and
swing.
just gives just a nod. Just gives a nod in response.
Oh.
Well done, everyone.
Now,
That
what was
was
all that about Ifrit?
That was so close.
Monty, do we know about Ifrit at this point? How much?
They were a problem 5 years ago.
They were, yeah. You know that
Yeah.
Ifrit is the god of the Almalja. They worship Ifrit. It's like a primal of fire. You've never
Yeah.
seen what it looks like or heard, like you've only heard about it, but it is, for all intents and purposes, their most devoted god.
For Sammie, it's justified because it's very commonly used as fear mongering between merchants. So Sammie's like, wait, that was real? I thought it was just nothing but whispers.
All right. As you complete battle, you hear a murmuring coming from Grajga. Lord Ifrit, I have failed you. I would say...
Amalja have that extended muzzle, right?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Then as he says that, Caelan's going to drive the spear through it and into the ground to shut him up.
Alright, as you drive the spear into the ground and shut him up, you notice something peeking out from his, like, waistband.
What's this?
As you pick it up, it's not something Amalja are known to carry. It's a piece of parchment. It's an incredibly detailed schedule and map of the transportation schedules of Amajina and Sons crystal shipments. And there's a signature at the bottom.
What does the
Oh.
signature say?
Galba Lux Pulcher.
Do we know that person?
That's what you see.
Galva looks Pulcher. Looks? Isn't that Garlean?
Yeah, as you read the name, you don't know that name, but the looks in the middle, that's a Garlean moniker.
That explains how they escaped on some sort of machina.
Seems we have our next target.
As you kind of take note of the battlefield, you notice that the crystals are all around you. You managed to locate the stolen items before they could be used in a ritual to summon Ifrit.
As we gather them up, can we have Caelan contact Warren?
Yeah.
And just apprise him of the situation?
You bring up the link pearl and call in Warren and let him know what's occurred, and he responds with, "Well done! I'll mobilize the stone torches at once. Would you keep an eye on the place until we arrive? We don't know when the Amalja might return. Once we retrieve the crystals, you consider your job finished."
Ugh.
We'll keep an eye
Finally.
out.
Yeah, Voxer's gonna like stand like at one of the cave ends and just like stand as a lookout, make sure that nothing else can
Alright.
come around.
Caelan will man the other entrance.
Nice.
Are you guys ready for another cutscene?
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go.
Several cutscenes.
You stand watch over the crystals until Warren arrives with a unit of stone torches, then help them wheel the stolen wagon out of the cave. Unbeknownst to you, a man in merchant's garb watches you from a nearby cliff top as your party labors with the precious cargo. A passing breeze blows back his hood, revealing a pearl-like orb set into his forehead. This third eye marks him of a man of Garlemald. This is what I get for relying on beasts. I had hoped they would put up more of a fight, but no matter. Their ilk already possesses the crystals they need to summon Ifrit. Still, I cannot allow those Eorzean barbarians to interfere with our plans again. Mark my words, savages. You will rue the day you cross Galba Lux Pulcher. The man scowls, turns his back on the scene far below, and departs into the dusty distance. And that is where we'll take a break.
Yay!
You
Voxer
guys-
skipped the cutscene again. He's gonna ask.
Oh
what
damn it! You
happened.
need to stop it. No wonder you're so mad. You didn't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking video game. I'm
The
not here
moment
for
you gave us
story.
limit breaks is the moment my plan started forming.
Yeah, sorry I didn't mention that right away. I apologize. That was my fault.
No,
No
that's
worries.
fine. We still got to use them.
The fight for that
Oh.
fight was literally 2 pages of information almost. It was a lot, so...
God, like Victor Selby just saved my ass. I was at 3 hit points.
Yeah,
was
Voxer
so
was also
screwed.
at around 5 hit points. It's crazy.
No, that
Yeah,
AoE
otherwise-
marker was brutal. It was 3...
Like,
Yeah, if I
could
hadn't
have-
dodged it, I would have died.
I could have healed you guys all, but it would have taken like all my mana and basically taken me out of the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
Like if I had, because I could like Medica, Swift cast Medica, and then but like all my mana would have been gone.
We'll take a break here, and then we'll come back for the epilogue, and then if you guys, we can continue on to the next scenario, and I'm going to send you guys your leveled up character sheets.
So
Oh.
I'm kind of glad that I have built-in healing, so I don't have to drain the healer's resources
is
too much.
nice.
I'm looking at chat right now. There are 3 story skippers in the chat. Get out of here. Get out of here.
There we go. 1. That's for you. There you go, Victor. And then we have Caelan.
I'm sad the limit break did so little damage.
What do I get now? Oh! I get vengeance. I get
I am
Give
a
it night. You are Batman.
I will be right
Wait,
back.
sorry. I got distracted. What did we get?
You guys
Oh my
Level 40
god!
now.
You're level
Dude!
40 now.
Oh,
I-
what?
Guys, I have a fucking gauge now!
Whoa!
I have
Sick.
elusive jump! Hee!
I got 10. I got level 10. I got fire 3.
Oh, elusive jump I can actually roll a nat 1 on. Oh no.
Ooh, I got freeze. Hold on. What is this?
I have arm's length.
Oh, nice.
I also have arm's length. Let's go!
I have doom spike. I can AoE now.
Oh, I can put regen on you now, Voxer.
Ooh.
Hey! It's cool, I have my own fucking gauge back.
Hooray!
Oh, our limit breaks also got improved. I have 5d6 by default now.
I have 8d6.
Oh.
I have, it's the same.
Yeah, mine too. Mine is unchanged because ours is not dice based.
I am curious about arm's length though, because we haven't encountered anything that deals with movement effects.
Not
I
yet.
wonder
And
if
it-
it's like in game where we're gonna see the fucking ground markers just go like showing us in one direction.
Oh shit! I finally get free cure. So that whole time I was fishing, I wouldn't even have gotten free cure.
Oh my god.
Sick. Free cure is guaranteed.
Dude,
That's awesome.
if I use 2 Wrath and I can use Inner Beast, I can deal 2d6 plus 3, and then if I direct it, I get another 2d6 on top of that.
Nice.
Wait.
As
what?
a tank! As a tank!
That's
Let's
not
go!
bad.
Oh wow, doom spike if it directs hit.
That's actually really strong. Okay.
Umbral
I like
Heart.
this.
You guys want to see my national Miku? Because I was drawing that while it wasn't my turn.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, I can get Surging Tempest now.
Her nails scare me.
Yeah, traditional Thai dances have your nail. Let me look at some of them for you. They're like get fucking long as shit, ridiculously long.
I was ready for you guys to, when I was midway through the cutscene description, for you guys to be like, escape, skip, escape, skip.
I
I was going to, but I didn't want to be mean.
I was going to, but I got distracted by paying attention to the cutscene. I could not like make a joke because I was distracted paying attention.
I'm kind of sad that elusive jump's not an instant ability. 'Cause
Um,
when I use it in game, I use it to avoid attacks.
Yeah, Twitch Ahmed, there is leveling. So in the starter kit, there you go from level 30 to level 50. So the party was level 30 in that previous adventure. They're now going to be level 40, and then hopefully, if we complete the entire pre-written, they should hopefully be ending at level 50.
Man, after
Nice.
one quest, I feel like we have Memphina's earring, we had the FC buff, We
Yeah.
had the New World, like what is it called? The
New World buff. Yeah, the
The road to 90.
Road to
90
90.
buff, yeah. Well, that's Road to 100.
Plus food buff.
Not just
So
any,
I
not
just-
just any food buff. You got the Mountain Dew food buff.
The Mountain
Yeah,
Dew
from
food
Bahamut.
buff. And we also have like
The earring.
other outside sources. Yeah.
So I just looked into this because elusive jump makes me move. Focus can be used with elusive jump because elusive jump is not standard movement.
Mm-hmm.
Focus requires you to only forego standard movement.
Yep.
So I could elusive jump to get near someone, use focus to do lance charge or anything else, and then go ham. Although technically that's still the same effect as anything. Basically, anytime I have to move lowers my damage.
Welcome back.
Come back.
I
I
can't,
like to
I
one
can't wait
ball
for
hearts.
this next part.
Oh.
I think Sammy's gonna be very, very happy.
Single target.
Sorry, I'm just reading something. Also, if you guys need to
No
use the
worries.
bathroom or get any drinks or anything, now is the time, and we'll
Oh,
keep
okay,
going.
I'm
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to go grab a drink then.
Ah, there is nothing for it. Dang. Okay. How you doing, chat? Hope you guys are having a lot of fun.
I just accidentally closed my character sheet. God dang it.
Oopsie. God, I wish I could just, like, teleport the artwork from the Eorzea Encyclopedia into the campaign.
I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
The fucking two different Miku designs. It's like Fanta's boat and then Joe's awesome, like really nice looking one.
Also, if it wasn't obvious from all the laughing, I'm greatly enjoying this.
This is, yeah.
Same.
Sorry for making a few mistakes, but I mean, again, it's a new system.
Oh, it's
and
a
stuff.
new system. It's fine.
Things are a bit scattered. I think that's the only thing that makes it kind of difficult. So, like, if I want to confirm rules, there's, like, 3 sources. There's the rule book, the guide sheet, and then there's also the the class sheets as well. So it's kind of tricky.
Let me go ahead and just pin the standard rules here. That way we always have access to the rule summary sheet.
Why aren't you an expert 2 sessions in? I know, right?
Also, Monty,
Uh-huh.
there's something you may want to fix in the upload of the previous episode.
Oh, yeah, I type out my name. You
Yeah.
mentioned that.
How did you typo your name?
I forgot to put the Y in.
Mont.
Ah, little Mont.
Montglue.
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 The Count of Montglue.
Oh, come on.
Hmm?
I'm trying to find something I need.
I'm gonna have to. Oh my! I just got used to my rotation as Black Mage level 30, and now it's 40, and I have to
Yeah.
account for this. Ah!
Like, we haven't encountered any movement effects yet, so I don't know when I'll be able to use arm's length.
I'm sad arm's length doesn't do the thing that it does in the game.
Yeah, I wish it did slow. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Something a lot of tanks have no idea happens.
It is one of the best tank mitigations you have in a dungeon pool.
Mhm.
Yes.
Every time I do it, the healer's like, "What? How?"
To be
Remember,
fair,
Chad?
No, go ahead.
Remember, Chad, as a tank, the arm's length slows the areas that the enemies are in the pool.
It's so good when you do like a
It's
wall-to-wall
really good.
pull. It's like, yes.
It's not the area, it's when they hit you, they gain slow. So if you
Yeah.
have, like,
Yeah.
I've learned this the hard way, if you have a shield on you, it does not trigger.
Mhm.
But
So
when
yeah,
it
my
does,
voice is
it's
when
a
you get hit.
15-second slow. It's amazing.
Yeah, my apologies. I mean, when you get hit, I just say the area because it often is like all of them.
Yeah. I've seen it happen too many times where enemies just don't get slowed because I use it while there's, like, shields going on,
Mhm.
and it doesn't slow the enemies.
When you're with a scholar, no, don't give me the shield yet. Don't do it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like when you get super mega shielded, though, not like just a PP shield.
I'm here now.
Like some
Welcome
people
back.
crit their shields.
Are you guys good to continue?
Yes.
Yep.
Yorp.
Alright.
Now, will you call out when something is considered a movement effect, Monty?
Yeah, it blatantly will say in the description of AoEs what it is. So,
Alright.
for example, the one that the Amalja leader had was a mobile 3x3 area centered on the origin that moves with the origin.
The only reason I ask is because arm's length triggers only on movement effects.
Yeah, so it says Flaming Spear, primary mobile marker, magic, fire aspected. So it has like a list of effects, like quote qualities to it. So.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, with that, is everybody back? Bracky, you're back. Oh, I think Joe might still be gone. Maybe.
No, I'm still here.
Physically, yes. Mentally, not so much.
I'm muting because I'm shaking my. I made a drink and I'm shaking it,
Ah.
and it's loud noise.
All right.
Oh. Gamer subs?
Indeed, gamer sub.
Which flavor?
Lemon lime.
Ooh.
Alrighty. So, you guys have completed your first quest, I will say, because again, money has not yet been quite organized for this game yet.
Yeah.
You guys get 2,000 gil to split amongst yourselves.
Oh.
No.
For 500 each.
500 each.
Yeah, 500 each. Nice.
Oh, we can teleport once.
Depending how far we go.
Oh my god.
I think there are rules for teleporting. I don't
Sorry,
know if
one
it-
second. I need to close the windows.
Okay.
I mean, there's attunement, so
Yeah.
attuning to aetherites.
We're
Yeah,
going to
there
get
is-
attacked. There's someone standing at those aetherites looking directly
There you
at us.
go.
They're coming.
Sorry. The weather report said there was a 10% chance of rain, and guess what's happening?
10% chance.
So I have fantastic news. You don't actually need to spend gil to teleport like in the game.
Oh, nice.
So it's free, but there are restrictions to teleporting via an aetherite. So there's certain things that you can't do. So for example, if you have like a heavy item or you have a carriage or like it's like something like that, Adventurers cannot teleport to their destination if it lacks an aetherite, if they need to transport a bulky item, or if they are restricted to a certain mode of travel in such cases. It is up to the GM to decide how long a journey will take. So, yeah.
What? I
basically-
can't transport with my mount? That's crazy!
So obviously we can't teleport the giant carriage with us. And if we're doing like the quest where we're carrying a heavy object to a destination, we can't teleport that either.
Yeah.
That's just like in the game, that's fine. That makes
Right.
sense.
So, a few suns later, our intrepid adventurers return to the quicksand where Momodi introduced them to this adventure. However, while making your way inside, Momodi, the purveyor of the quicksand, kind of rushes over and goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you stopped by. There's someone here who's been dying to meet you." Says she's got
Victor-
news about the crystals you recovered too.
Yeah, that's good to hear, Miss Modi.
She's right over there, and she points out a Lollafallen lass who looks like this. This is the best picture I could get.
The best picture you could get?
Oh.
Oh.
Pint?
I was thinking that was fucking Yoshi P.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
you're
gosh.
right. You're right. Hold on.
You did those jumping puzzles.
I think that is Yoshi P's character.
Yoshi Pint.
Yoshi Pint.
You guys make your way over?
Yep.
As you walk
I would say.
over, the Lollafell kind of turns to you. She's also kind of in her cups right now, not in a depressing way, but in a just kind of waiting. She goes, "Oh, so you're the brave souls who managed to retrieve the crystals from the Amalja. My name is Cecilia Flame, or Celis. How do you say it?
Celica.
Celica.
Yeah, Celica Flame. I'm Celica Flame. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I know not if the news has reached you, but a group of Amalja succeeded in summoning the primal Ifrit not long ago by using a sizable supply of crystals. Crystals that were later discovered to have been stolen from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It is this that's led me to you. Were it not for you and your recovery of the crystals that you found, Ifrit may have become more formidable than he already was. In that sense, you could say you had a hand in the Primal's defeat, albeit indirectly. I cannot thank you enough for your aid. Yet," she kind of taps her tankard on the table, "I must admit, I fear something sinister is afoot here. If I am correct, I do not doubt we will be seeing each other again before long. I confess, it is heartening to know I have such capable allies upon which I could rely. Until we meet again, farewell, my brave adventurers." And with that, Celica sketches another curtsy and strides away, quickly disappearing into the crowded streets of Ul'dah. This marks the end of the first scenario, the Crystal Caper. You earn the title Celica's Brave Adventurer for completing this scenario, and be sure to write it down.
We got a title.
There's
Oh my
titles
god.
Got
in
a
this.
title.
Yeah. Celica's Brave Adventurer.
Adventurer.
I didn't even know this lady existed.
Sorry, I butchered her name.
That's not a Lollafell name.
Yeah, I believe this is Yoshi P's character.
Oh,
Yeah. Says here,
Wow.
Celica Flame is the name of Yoshi P's character in Dark Age of Camelot.
Oh.
I knew it. I wasn't crazy.
Wow. Yoshi
That makes
P
sense.
literally thanking us for trying out the
By
story.
the
Yeah,
way-
Voxer's just like, who the fuck
Oh.
was that?
That's also the character he played in the Eorzea D&D session.
He did, yeah.
Who was described as a gill-obsessed Lady Lollafell Black Mage adventurer.
Oh, we're the same.
Yeah.
I just love. I imagine Celica comes back. By the way, check out Final Fantasy 16. And leaves.
All right. Let's see. I have to appreciate the fact that it tells you in the book, like, hey, give them some quests between this scenario and the next one, and I'm like, with what? I got nothing.
Make them up. Make them
Make
up.
it up.
You make it up.
Oh,
You're smart. Maybe.
Maybe.
You
You're
got
a
it.
DM. You're supposed to.
You're supposed to be a genius. Oh, well, that was a success. I assume it's been days since we defeated Ifrit.
It has been.
Sorry, Ifrit, the ether crystals. We got it back.
Yes. So you guys have had a couple days just to, relax and, do little odd jobs here and there.
for roleplay reasons, can I say that you guys haven't seen Voxer throughout those entire days?
He's just gone.
He's just gone.
Here's my link shell. Don't bother me.
Tell me if you need me.
I already blocked Victor.
Don't contact me otherwise.
Only call me for a job.
Is there anything you guys would like to do? Like for some downtime, or want to explore Ul'dah, or look into anything?
Yeah, Voxer, what do you do with your downtime?
Vox is gone. Oh, you don't need to know. I think you're getting a little too nosy there, Victor.
Subscribe to Voxer's what's it called? What's like the Eorzean equivalent of OnlyFans?
I had no. No, I had the
Only
Patreon
fans,
equivalent.
or like only quicksand?
Only Fates.
Only trolls.
Only
It was only
people.
trolls.
God.
It was
Subscribe
only
to Vox.
trolls and Primal.
Tempered temptations.
To find out more about what he does behind, to get all that extra gil that mysteriously shows up.
So if you guys want to, we could do some downtime stuff, or we can continue on. What would you guys like to do?
For downtime, I'd like to go to Vesper Bay and unlock the glamour and die system.
Yeah, I guess I'm suffering a little bit of choice paralysis. What extra stuff would there be?
Yeah, do we have any options?
You could look into maybe some rumors. There is shopping, but they don't. This is the hard part about this. How new this is. They say
Yeah.
that I can send you guys shopping, but they give me no reference.
Yeah,
on
like
how to
shopping
do that.
for what?
Yeah,
Yeah, because we
Probably
don't really have
potions and
equipment.
stuff.
Yeah.
it's kind of assumed
Yeah.
you have it, and also items don't have a price attached to them, so
It's
Right.
weird.
I guess in
Very
terms
bizarre.
of completely role play and flavor wise, maybe Victor would buy a new cane
Okay.
to use. Just in his downtime, his shiny new cane, since this is one that he was given like ever since he joined the Conjurers Guild in Gridania.
you got it. You can get yourself a nice new cane with your money that you earned from your quest.
This one has 2 leaves on it.
Ooh.
While you guys are
could.
doing your thing, Voxer just appears out of nowhere again. Just completely, like, not saying anything. He's just there again.
Yeah.
just shows up.
Oh, thank you for the cane. Oh, hey, Voxer.
Like, imagine it would be just like you didn't hear him at all, and he's just, like, right next to Victor. Like, hey.
Oh, hey, Voxer, look at my new cane.
Would we be able to buy potions and ethers?
Ooh, that's smart. That's a good
They
planning,
don't have
actually.
money tied to them. Do you know how
Well.
much just a potion is? in
I do.
Heal? How much is
Here's
it?
pictures from the Eorzea database for you.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Luckily, everything has an in-game equivalent.
Yep, 23 gil.
28.
28.
28 gil for potions, 60 gil for ethers.
Thank you.
I'm gonna buy 2 ethers then.
Okay.
Voxer's
No, I
also
still
gonna buy
didn't-
free potions.
I still didn't use the one that
Yeah.
was given to me, but still.
As you guys make your way to the market space, I imagine you're all kind of together, assumedly. It's the Sapphire Exchange of Ul'dah, the trade epicenter of this market town is the best way to describe it, where the coin flows like sand. You kind of make your way around individuals. You see like a party of adventurers kind of making their way through. Unfortunately, half their team are Rugadins who are just plowing through the crowds. You also notice a few retainers, adventurer assistants, basically making their way through purchasing goods and selling goods on behalf of their adventurers. You notice people manning stalls calling out, "We have fresh silks, straight from," and they're just kind of advertising their various goods. But you make your way over to a sort of adventure hub where they sell potions that you guys can purchase.
Yeah, Voxer will buy 3 potions, which means he has 4, I'm pretty sure, at that point.
Perfect.
I will also
So-
buy 3 potions.
If I have 500 gil in there,
We're down to 416.
16. Thank you. And we have 3 times potions. 4 times I have potions. How much do they heal again?
The
3 HP.
potions heal for 3 HP. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is
sweet.
a secondary ability as well.
Ugh. So you give up a secondary ability for heal for 3 points?
Mm-hmm. But you can always, like, not move and then heal as well.
Is that something that a warrior can do?
The focus?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
can focus.
Oh, okay.
I pinned the standard rules to our chat so we can look at it at any time. Focus is under adventurer turns.
I see.
Anything else, you guys? I mean, again, like I said, I'm sorry, they don't have anything yet.
No, it's not
You
your
are so fine.
As
Do we have any ethers? How many did we get?
You
I
can
have
choose how
3
many you
total.
want.
Yeah, Victor got 3.
I mean, I still have plenty of money, but just in case, I'm gonna hold on to.
Voxer's gonna give Victor 100 gil, just out of nowhere. Just
Oh.
hand it to him.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
need it. You're gonna need it, sorry.
Off to the
Oh,
side, we
I
see
always appreciate gifts.
I'll get
off
to
to the
ethers.
side we see a teal-haired hero being handed a million gil.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sammie is in the vicinity, so it makes sense.
What the fuck? I'm not even making a contest that she can fucking leech off of. How much
No,
did
Many
the ethers
ethers?
recover again?
no teal-haired heroes, I'm afraid.
60 gil.
No. How much mana does it recover?
Oh, I see.
Oh, 1 MP.
Yeah. And using it is free, right?
Secondary action.
Secondary.
But you can use it on yourself or others.
Okay. I'll get 2 ethers then.
Okay.
Coincidentally, that's also how they work in game. Most people don't know you can target other people with ethers, potions,
Yep.
antidotes, and all that.
Wait, you
It's
can?
very weird. Yeah?
Yep.
Oh my god.
The more
I do it in
know.
Palace of the Dead all the time.
Yeah, you learned that when you do deep dungeons.
Fair enough.
To be
Yeah.
fair, it's super rare too.
Yeah,
Use it.
90% of the game doesn't involve you using
There's
any
also
consumable.
there's also a consumable that basically is an Asuna, and that's how I know.
Huh.
Oh, neat.
As you guys are, kind of looking through the wares, the shopkeep, Rogadin man, Hellsguard Rogadin, kind of manning the station, you hear a shout down the lane. A male Lalafell, currently in front of a jeweler's store. You know it to be a great place to buy accessories and things like that. And there's a male Lalafell, very well dressed, clearly a, rather wealthy individual. And, like, the shout kind of catches you all off guard. And the Lalafell yells, "What do you mean it's gone?" And the shopkeep, kind of, like, looking very nervous, goes, I'm afraid I don't know, sir. It vanished, and we're trying... We notified the Brass Blades, and they're looking into a potential thief. Well, that was supposed to be for my wedding anniversary. What am I supposed to do now? And he goes, I'm sorry, sir. We'll refund you, and we could try to find something else. And he goes, I don't want a refund. I want what I paid for. And you just hear the argument kind of going back and forth.
I've been there.
Vox is kind of smirking as he's listening to it. He's experiencing Schadenfreude.
As you guys are shopping, however, a hero approaches you, a male hero wearing kind of weird rounded glasses. You would know this individual to be a friend of adventurers known as Wymond.
Wyman!
Hey!
Diamond.
There he
Love
is.
Wymond.
Haven't seen you in a while.
He approaches and goes, "Oh, that's the 3rd time this week," as he looks at the argument happening down the lane.
More thievery?
Yeah, apparently there's some sort of thief going around. Not a single trace. Breaking into places impossibly, but, people have their ways, I suppose. Haven't called for adventurers to help out with that, so it's none of our business. But, speaking of business, Momodi's got some business with you. Apparently you've been requested, but she's not given the details out to just anybody.
Huh. Just personally to us.
Indeed. I mean, to be fair, not really sure you've noticed, but Ifrit was slain. And you guys had some
What?
hand in that. Yeah, did you not hear it?
Slain.
Yeah. Apparently a warrior fought Ifrit, wasn't tempered or anything, and managed to kill it. The Amalja are scrambling now. Apparently, you had some hand in that, making sure that Ifrit was weaker or something. That's the rumor.
Yeah, we recovered some of the crystals
Yeah,
that were stolen for that, I guess.
Oh, that was Emagina and Sons, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Storm Torches have been talking about that. That's kind of made it to the lips of various guards. I mean, it's a good thing, though.
Yeah, I'm sure they're happy.
Whoever this warrior is, I'd like to meet them one day. That sounds amazing.
You and everyone else.
They probably have an ego the size of a city.
Considering they've slain a primal, I think they deserve it.
Well, as long as they're on our side, I'm okay with it. But anyway, at your earliest convenience, seek out Momodi at the Quicksands. She'd be happy to see you.
Will do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wyman.
He kind of gives a nod and begins to walk into the crowd.
Very well. You guys go ahead. I need to send some mail on the Moogle mail first.
All right. To the quicksand.
Alright, while they go to the Quicksand, you kind of peel off near the entrance to the Quicksand and walk up to the male Moogle. The little male Moogle, flapping its tiny little bat wings, holding its oversized bag, and wearing its little Moogle mail cap, kind of waves you down and goes, "You have something to send, Koopa?"
Yeah, the usual. Just for my grandpa. Here you go.
Of course, Koopa.
Aw.
You watch as the Moogle kind of takes the letter and pulls out a tiny little stamp and stamps it, and then hands you a little piece of paper and goes, "That'll be 2 gil, Koopo."
Here you go.
"Thank you, Koopo." The little Moogle bites onto the gill,
Good.
and then he pockets it.
You always have to do it. We do this every time.
Gil has a lovely taste, Koopo.
Oh,
No, he's not checking
Okay,
for.
Jesus Christ!
He's not checking for authenticity. He just likes the taste.
This
You
is
know
the
that tracks.
cheapest 14 that has ever been.
Very well.
God.
Anything for me? Have they sent anything?
He lands on the ground and opens up his big bag and starts digging through. He's like, "Oh, someone sent someone roses. How romantic." I dig through.
Just fucking throws them out like like a cartoon. Just like everything's in the bag.
He opens up like a pack. Like, he holds up a package, and you can tell like something broke inside. And there's like water dripping. through. He goes, "I wish people would stop sending food in the mail, Koopo." And he puts it aside. Nope, nothing for you, Koopo.
That's fine. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, Koopo.
Safe travels.
I feel like that was directed at me because the last mail I sent Monty was roses and food items.
That's adorasgusting.
Ugh.
Ew.
As you
I
leave,
made her
Sammie,
hot chocolate and crab.
Ah, yes, great. Hot chocolate to sit in the hot mail as the
In the hot
inside.
mail.
As you leave, Sammie, you watch as Eroganin is carrying like a giant crate and brings it over to the Moogle and goes, "I want to send these 999 eggs." And the Moogle goes, "Yeah, Koopa."
The fucking eggs.
I don't envy that Moogle, for God's sake.
Poor guy.
But I'm gonna make my way back to the Quicksand.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Alrighty. Foot sore and thirsty, you step into the common room of the Quicksands, Uldah's premier tavern and local branch of the Adventurers Guild. The place bustles with activity, and adventurers laugh, shout, and sing in every nook and alcove. A puffed-up Lalafell stands atop a central table reciting a tale of their heroism and bravery, while a few tables over, a group of tipsy Makote engage in a lively game of cards. While you stand and survey the scene, Momodi, proprietress of the Quicksand, strides up to greet you. "Well, I see we've some local celebrities in our midst. You lot are on everyone's lips of late, and tales of your exploits have been making the rounds. I'd say you look like you could use a drink and a good night's rest, but I don't doubt that you have a new job knocking at your door before the morning bell."
No, I'm actually surprised we're in Triple's Mouse. Apparently someone's late at Primal.
Indeed.
Ugh.
It's quite the game changer. However, speaking of jobs, looks like one may have just waltzed through my front door. He said he was going to make his way here. And Momodi kind of leans past you and looks towards the door where you had all entered. You follow Momodi's gaze and see a man in Immortal Flames uniform stepping through the tavern's entrance. He scans the room and then, after spotting you, quickly hurries over. This man is a Midlander Hure. Pretty handsome, pretty rugged.
Is it my boy Swift?
Well, hold on to your horses. He rushes over and does the Immortal Flame salute and goes, "Pardon me for interrupting. My name is Swift, Flame Commander.
Yes!
Come on behalf of a potential employer who is most eager to meet you. Would you mind accompanying me to the Hall of Flames?"
Oh.
No, of course. If we can get another job for this, let's go.
Vox is gonna look a little nervous, but he is going to follow.
All right, you guys follow him?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Flame Commander Swift leads you to the Hall of Flames. I don't have the music for the Hall of Flames. I'm sorry. It's very hard to find specific music. There we go.
If you ever need help with that, just shoot me a message.
I might have to... Well, the problem is you're playing, so it's a spoiler. I can't say anything.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Just ask me for general area music. I don't have to know what it is.
Do we have to challenge this guy to triple triad?
Oh god. Yeah, as you leave the quicksands, you do notice Swift looking over at the table of the Makote, like the Makote playing cards with like a longing in his eyes for a brief moment before turning and making his way out the door.
Oh my god, I just realized we could get triple triad. Let's go.
Boinga, 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 boinga. I am not programming triple triad into fucking level 20.
We can actually just talk about it in lore-wise.
How sad.
Flame Commander Swift leads you to the Hall of Flames. As he leads you through the halls, you do notice like certain individuals kind of just move out of your way and they're kind of nonplussed. But a few of the more younger, pluckier adventurers kind of give you a look of like you're going to the principal's office, like ooh. Flame Commander Swift leads you to the Hall of Flames, where a young soldier has been posted to await your arrival. After a oh my god, what's this word? Perfunctory greeting, he swiftly ushers you into a well-appointed meeting room, where a heavily muscled giant of a man appears to have been waiting for you.
Oh.
You see this man.
No. Oh my god!
It's for fun!
Funny thing is, I'm taller than him.
You are, yes. But he's still pretty
For me.
tall.
Holy fuck, it's Robon!
God, he's so hot.
I think I'm like 3 or 4 inches taller
He's
than
so
him.
cool.
Well preserved, that's Robon Aldine.
He watches, he
The
stands
ball of an amigo.
to his full height. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
No,
it's-
I think we're just fangirling, like whispering to each other.
No, Vox is not. He's not. He's
No,
fucking
Vox
doesn't
is
give a
not.
shit.
But
He
Victor
just-
and Sammie are absolutely like, oh my gosh, he bought his seat on the Syndicate himself.
It's just the Sultana's right hand man. Like, what?
He won 1,000 matches in the Colosseum.
Oh my god.
Do you think we could get an autograph?
Swift salutes Raubon, who will introduce himself here, who stands and walks over to you. I thank you for meeting me on such short notice. I am Raubon Aldin, Flame General. Word of your considerable exploits has reached me, and thus I have a task I would entrust to you. My scouts report suspicious activity behind Imperial lines in northern Thanalan, and I would like you to investigate the matter, ascertain to what ends they plot, then report back to me with your findings. This task would normally fall to our forces at Camp Blue Fog, but recent troubles have left them with their hands tied. May I count on your assistance?
Absolutely, General.
Oh, stop. Hold on. Don't act on fangirlism.
Well, I mean, when the General asks you to do something on behalf of the Sultana, you answer.
Are you just gonna say no to the general?
I want to know what's in it for us.
Damn it, you're right.
Everybody's just like, what the fuck?
Makes a good point.
It feels
Listen.
It feels only reasonable to find yourselves compensated. But Perhaps this might sweeten the deal. And you watch as he leans back into his back pocket and he pulls out a bottle, but this bottle is much nicer.
By the way,
Very
is it
nice.
safe to assume we reported the parchment from the Guardian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He reaches behind and he pulls out a potion bottle, which is like way nicer than any bottle you've seen, and he hands it to you, Voxer. You may find this useful. It is a company-issued tonic.
Yeah.
It can target one character and removes the knocked out enfeeblement.
So it's a Phoenix down.
Basically. It removes the knocked out enfeeblement from a single character within 5 squares of the user, then restores 1d6 plus 3 HP, grants transcendence, and afflicts them with weakness.
So basically, just that's the deal sweetener.
Well, no, we're also getting paid. It's a job.
This item also can target a character outside the encounter map. When doing so, move the character to an empty space within 5 squares of the user after resolving the item's effects.
Yeah, to be totally honest, even though Victor is completely fine with no down payment, like, it's like, oh, okay, a Phoenix down. All right, I guess that's cool.
Voxer does not look happy about this. He's just like, so you're giving us an item that helps us to do the job that you're assigning us?
Oh,
That's
come on,
the
Voxer.
deal sweetener?
Don't
Voxer,
be a spoil sport. It's for the good of the realm. That should be its own reward, right?
It's also a
people safe.
job. It's also a job. I assume there is monetary reward.
I would
I'm
expect
not-
so as well.
I would not expect the Immortal Flames to just ask out of the greatness of the hearts.
Well, neither
Regardless.
do I. So,
Regardless, any chance to protect the realm is a good opportunity for me.
I'm not going
the
to
realm
lie
did.
to you.
Oh,
We received word of the note that you found on the Amalja. The fact that a Garlean might reach out to Beastmen is enough cause for concern. Considering that there is Castrum Meridianum bordering Camp Blue Fog, I'm worried that these two incidents might be connected. I have no confirmation of this, but given you already had experience with the previous issue we were having, I felt only appropriate to hire the same adventurers, knowing that you can deliver on your expertise.
What would you have us do exactly?
Look into things, scout out, find information, and if there's any danger, remove it before it becomes a threat to the camp and all of Thanalan. I won't lie to you. I don't know what you're going to find out there. Most of my men right now are holed up in Camp Blue Fog because of some issues. But as adventurers, you have free reign to go as you will, and I know that you're not too adverse to risk.
You can say we accomplished our best work doing it. So
Voxer looks very annoyed, but he is just staying silent now.
What say you lot? I'm more than willing to do this.
Of
Rob.
course. We might as well see this through to the end.
Rabon kind of nods. Good. See yourselves to Camp Blue Fog. It's in northern Thanalan. If you're unaware, you leave out the gates, head to central Thanalan, and there's a mine that you can go through to make your way north.
very well.
Of course. We'll get it done, General.
When you've completed this task, return to Ul'dah and report back to me. I hope to hear of your success.
Yes, sir.
As he kind of nods towards you, you notice another, soldier kind of run and goes, Captain Alden, I have reports on this. And he goes and interacts with his soldiers, leaving you guys with your task at hand.
I don't like how sparse the details are.
And yet you guys accepted it anyways.
Listen. He's no longer an earshot, is he?
No, at this point, you guys have made your way out of the hall.
This is a great opportunity to get some meeting with the syndicate. I'm just saying, it's something that cannot be squandered.
Well, you will find myself not very interested in any syndicate.
As far as employment goes, performing duties for celebrity of sorts would mean more work would come our way.
Victor just kind of scratching his head. Am I the only one who's doing this because he believes it's the right thing?
No, you do misunderstand. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not doing it for the right thing. I mean, long live the Sultana and all that, but in the realm, of course. But it's just an opportunity that cannot be wasted.
It is all
Talking-
good and well to serve the realm, but
I guess
won't put
multiple
food in our
things can be
bellies.
true.
The realm wasn't there for me when I needed it, so why should I be there for it?
Victor is just kind of gonna twiddle his thumbs at that question.
I would
didn't
say-
expect a special crisis.
you can be there for the realm so that no one else turns out like you.
Mm.
No one else need suffer the same way. That and the payment.
That is the
Don't put
payment.
food in your belly.
Yeah, we do need to eat.
Look, I'm all for ideals, but pragmatism wins the day.
I guess that's true as well.
It's a job. We are getting paid, so.
To Blue Fog then.
Not to mention, yeah. Okay, let's go get our chocobos.
Alright.
The chocobos.
You guys
Fire it up, everyone.
You guys make your way back to the stables. That same Hurrian woman kind of waves you down and goes, "Need your birds already? No rest for the wicked, huh?
Aye, another quest.
Alright, I'll go grab
I
them
really
for
wish
ya."
there was.
Oh, well, it's better to earn your money, you know? Give some sort of satisfaction.
Uh-huh.
Of course, Voxer. Don't you want to get a sense of pride and accomplishment?
Uh-huh. He's getting, like, Voxer's just, like, staring really, really annoyed at Victor at this point.
The Chocobo Porter leads out each of your birds and hands the reins to each of you. They're very well behaved, but they've been a little bit stir-crazy. It's been a few days since a ride, so...
Yeah, it would be a little busy.
Mm.
Alright, well, good luck with whatever you're doing.
We won't need it.
Yeah, probably not. But still, wouldn't mind to be nice a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't mind to be nice a little bit. What an idea.
I hope it kills me.
Oh my god.
Thank you
Alright.
for tending our birds.
Oh, I love doing it. Don't worry about it.
You're just a ray of sunshine, and you looking at the Voxer and just getting ready to get on the bird.
That's not what I advertised myself as. I'm doing my job.
Your hair is the color of sunshine, though.
I like to imagine Voxer turns his head and it just comes.
It starts dying in black.
No, it's just like, this is the color of sand. There is no sunshine.
Yeah, and just like it, you're rough and coarse and you get everywhere.
That is true.
Hey, that's reserved for evenings.
That is not what I meant, but okay.
The Chocobo Porter brings up a knuckle to her, like, her mask and tries not to laugh. And she goes, "Good luck on your adventure!" And she just turns around and goes back into the stables.
What was so funny? She's like, why? What was so funny? Like, he's completely checked out and he doesn't understand it.
Alright, you guys
Good
ready
old
to
JRPG banters.
Mm.
You guys ready to ride out?
Yes.
Yep, bird
Yeah.
up.
Let's be off.
To the place that never has sun.
Alrighty. As you leave the outer gates of Ul'dah, making your way weaving through the various merchant chocobos and wagons, you set off into central Thanalan, passing by the Coffer and Coffin, as well as the place where the carriage was attacked. You make your way through Blackbrush Station, waving at Warren as you make your way by and past the Aetheryte, excuse me. Eventually, your path takes you up the side of a hill. You see more of those Vilekin, those antlings, kind of making their way on the western side of the map. However, you continue up a set of rickety yet solid stairs, which eventually leads into a sort of mine shaft, but also a tunnel. Passing that, you watch as the sunlight is devoured by a cloud of cerulean smoke. As you make your way now into northern Thanalan, known for two things, none of which are particularly loved: a cerulean processing plant. Cerulean being the sort of fuel for Magitech and other such constructions. As eventually you make your way further north, you find yourselves in Camp Blue Fog.
Yep.
When you arrive at Camp Blue Fog, you find the outpost a hive of activity. Couriers rush hither and thither, carrying messages and supplies, and grim-looking soldiers sharpen weapons and buckle on armor. An ununiformed Rogadan man stands surveying the chaos and barking orders, his voice straining to be heard over the din. Make haste! We must reinforce our comrades at once, lest Camp Blue Fog be overrun. You there, adventurers! Your timing could not be more fortuitous. We find ourselves beset on all sides. If you have the time to spare, your assistance would be greatly appreciated.
Jeez, we just got here and they're already on us. Like
It's
chocobos, like Gissel Greens.
It's a mess right now. Like, people are running everywhere.
Ooh.
And you
What's
can
the situation?
follow me!
All right.
Caelan will follow.
Oh, damn.
You hurriedly depart Camp Blue Fog to join the embattled defenders. It's not long before you spot a knot of soldiers locked in fierce combat with a horde of wild-eyed monsters. Though the garrison's troops are resisting bravely, you can see they are heavily outnumbered, and many already sport vicious wounds. 7 hells, they're breaking through! Someone stop them before they get inside the walls! As the soldier shouts, you see 3 basilisks smash their way through your allies' lines. The scale can break into a madcap scuttle, and you realize you're the only thing standing between them and Camp Blue Fog. And as you draw your weapons, that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
No!
The combat's long, so this is the best place to stop.
Yep.
God damn.
Oh, the general
Yeah.
was not joking. This place is a nightmare.
So Shen, I hope you don't mind like nobody humoring Voxer's edge.
Oh
and-
no, that's exactly what I expect. Like it makes me feel better because it makes me feel good that I can roleplay how Voxers, because
When
that's the one thing
Yeah.
that keeps holding me. It's like I said it last time. I really don't just want to be an asshole and people being like, "Oh, this guy kind of fucking sucks. I don't want him to be here."
I
Kind
would
of why
Yeah,
I'm
no.
having Caelan take the sort of dad position. Like, he's letting you vent, but he's also reinforcing why you do what you
Yeah.
do.
You guys want to
I
see?
just hope that when we treat Voxer like the sour pussy is, it's not discouraging you from playing him that way.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's exactly how I expect people to respond to Voxer. It's what he
Do
deserves.
you guys,
Okay,
do you guys
good,
want to
good,
see what you're coming back to next session?
Sure.
Yes,
Sure.
let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see
I
here.
want to see the bet.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay, it's just 3 pieces. It's
Aw,
fine.
well.
Goody. More scalekin.
Yeah,
That's so
just
many.
3. It's just 3
Just 3 pieces.
I'll go ahead and move here.
pieces.
We'll do
Is that how you say their name? I don't know.
Good session, everybody.
Oh no, they're actually basilisk. Okay, that's what they're
Yeah,
called.
those are
Right.
basilisks.
Those are basilisks, yeah.
At least these
I know
are in
those.
southern Dunlon.
Ah.
Those skinny snake things, I love their design. I'm sorry to end it kind of here. It's a little bit shorter, but if we
No,
start
it
the
makes sense.
combat,
You
we'll
and-
go over
I
time.
mean,
got
so,
stuff to
yeah.
do.
yeah. Oh. Man.
I'm looking forward to trying out these new abilities.
Yeah.
Same.
Same.
I need to figure out my rotation.
Really is like the Black Mage experience. Gotta
Yeah.
learn all of your stuff.
I already know my rotation. Stone, swift cast stone, presence of mind stone,
Focus stone.
focus stone.
Yeah, when I was reading the adventure and I saw you get to meet Robot, I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's another cool thing about like us being more nobodies, thanks to it being a tabletop RPG, is like these important NPCs are like celebrities.
Mhm.
And more importantly, we'll never have to pray return to the waking sands.
I mean,
Yes, thank
to
God.
everything, it's pretty much the same. I mean, I'm just happy because like
What?
I don't have to change anything because that's just
Yeah.
how Voxer is already.
I'm just saying, wouldn't it be funny if, like, eventually in this like pre-made adventure, we are joined the Science of the Seventh Dawn, and then we are there after Titan?
Ah.
Let us join
Oh,
after
no.
Titan. I don't want to be there for Titan.
It's like, here, You want to join the secret society called the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? It's like, we heard of your Warrior of Light. Where is he right now? Oh, he's about to go face Titan. Nope.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go over here.
I'm gonna think it over. Actually, I'm gonna sit on that. I'll get back to you.
Let me know once he's fighting Garuda. How do you know he's gonna fight Garuda?
Don't worry about it. The Echo or something. I don't know.
I mean, you start to see a pattern with these things. You kill one primal, you gotta kill them all.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I can't say to what, but the final part of this adventure is really cool.
Oh, I'm excited.
I
So
can't
excited.
say why, but the final
We're about to
part
go
is-
through Paratorium.
It's like
It's gonna have like
really cool.
fucking really long cutscenes.
Yeah, they relegated OG Praetorium to the tabletop. The old
Oh,
one.
very glib.
Oh, very.
Actually.
I'm so sad that line's gone.
I know.
Yeah. What the fuck?
To be fair, I still have video footage of when we had multiple choice.
The more
We could
the
actually
more-
respond to them.
The more time passes, the sadder I get with the changes. I'm getting angry.
Yeah.
It used to be, but he could ask you, do you believe in Eorzea? You could tell him no.
Oh damn.
His answer wouldn't change, but you could
Damn.
tell him no.
Damn, based.
Okay. Based.
Wow, adventurer, I didn't realize you were so based.
Based and chat
Oh,
pilled.
God.
God, that's like your fucking
I-
that video.
these
you
How
did
very
for-
cringe.
Oof, how very cringe.
At this point, part of me kind of hopes like to get that choice back. It's very minor, of course. To get that choice back, they just end the Praetorium at Nero, and then Gaius is a solo instance.
That could be neat.
Could be neat.
Yeah.
Yep. They can make a more interactive fight then.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, just write in that your adventurer friends are like, I don't know, going to take care of something and you just run into Gaius in a solo instance.
Another reason I'm sad we lost that multiple choice dialogue is it was really good for character building because you could legitimately tell him no, you don't believe in Eorzea.
Yeah, Voxer's right there.
You, among your choices for whom do you fight? It's for Eorzea, for my friends, or for myself.
Well. That would have been perfect! Yay!
Yay!
Man, I'm sad we have to stop, but like this is just the healthiest place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also
Yeah, of
have
course.
raid, so.
Yeah, I have a thing I'm going to be a Brit stream. But yeah, fucking
got
Yoshi P's self-insert
Yoshi
shows.
Yoshi, please.
So what, that makes what 4 Yoshi P's in Eorzea?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't believe
there's
we're Yoshi
Rising
P's
Yoshi
brave little
P.
adventurer.
There's the Wandering. Well,
Wandering
Wandering Minstrel is currently at the Rising. That is him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then
But-
we
but
have
at
the
the same
Dev Room Yoshi P's.
But there's
that's
also
two.
like the Rising that you meet like in the vision.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that
That's
Yoshi
like
P.
actual
That's
the
the
Dev
Yoshi.
Room Yoshi P.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
You have
there's the Rising, there's Wandering Minstrel, there's Minstreling Wanderer.
There's Celica.
And then there's Celica.
There's Celica, yeah.
Celica.
and then
And
he's
then there's
he's-
another one that's Celica, but just doesn't have her name, and it just shares her model at the
Yep.
Rising
Oh.
as well.
He's always near the Wandering Minstrel.
Yeah.
She shows up at the stage in Ul'dah, specifically quite a bit.
And she even has a line where she's like, "What do you mean you recognize me? I'm just me." And she's like pretending not to know what you're talking about because she's,
Yeah.
Cute.
she's basically Yoshi P's character. So there's multiple.
Yeah, it's his OC.
But yeah, the one you meet in this adventure, I'm assuming is the one he played in the kind of test version,
Yep.
That's neat.
which is very cute. So
I didn't get to say anything to her. She just talked to us and
yeah,
we
she
left.
literally talks and leaves, and I'm like, "Aw."
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Again, Voxer's just like, who the fuck is that?
I again, there's stuff in this that I really like. The cutscene thing, I'm like, I can get it. I get the idea, but I know with like D&D, it's kind of frustrating to be locked in a scene and not be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Part of
like
it,
but-
part of me is like they may be being a bit too faithful to the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one where
It
I'm
is
like,
a nice way to get the story to move forward. And if you have veteran 14 players, you understand you can't do shit.
To be fair, for a pre-made adventure like this, that works. You're basically
Yeah.
playing a story.
I hope
But
I
if,
hope this opens up more leeway for people to homebrew a lot of shit
Yeah.
for
yeah.
14
Because-
specifically.
Again, to be fair, this is a pre-made story. We have to go through the pre-established path. But if you're making your own story in Eorzea, you can by all means just forego the cutscene.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I was thinking. I do hope at least there is something to like, at least, just like how they talk about like what is role playing and stuff like that. At least something about how to make your own like little homebrew quests and dialogue and stuff.
It's really interesting because it says like, you know, use official material, but they're like, don't, if you want to use fan material, go for it. Like, oh yeah, here, I found it. This is not to say you should avoid fan-made materials entirely. Rule summaries created by passionate players can help streamline gameplay and make your life as a GM much easier. Even so, anytime you're uncertain about a rule, referring to an official source will ensure the game is being played fairly and to the standard of which it was designed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think
The cutscene's like Galba's little speech, just off screen. We wouldn't be able to do anything anyway. That seems perfectly fine.
that was
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah, I like that one.
But we'll see once the final version comes out. I hope this is not like an indicative trend,
No.
but I guess we'll see.
I'm genuinely curious to see what's gonna be in the hardcover book, and honestly, like, there's so much space where it's like, oh, here's a chance to do these things, and I'm like, cool. Those resources don't exist yet, though.
The only worry I have when it comes to cutscenes, because it's in D&D you don't have them either. It's kind of like gives like the players the basis to softly metagame.
Oh, in what way?
You know, because we're seeing stuff as an outside source, like we
right.
just saw the Garlean.
Food.
We wouldn't know that. We didn't actually see them.
Right.
Dramatic irony.
And with the in the case of the like cutscenes where we're in D&D, you can at least be like, oh, I'm gonna try this. Whereas this one, it's like before you have a chance to react, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it does pull that unfortunately a few times. Which is,
I mean, usually when there's also stuff that like only one character sees, sometimes like the DM will just tell that person specifically, and nobody else knows.
Yeah.
But to be fair, this is like the whole cutscene thing is not like this is a pre-made adventure. They want to show you the cinematic possibilities of it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you have to do it.
Just voicing concern that I hope that's not in the full version, that it is just for this starting thing.
Or any pre-written stuff. My hope is that they do another pre-writ again, honestly, because if they do like something really long like this, I think that'd be really super cool.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting.
It'd be very, very cool. Also, I have to laugh at this part. There's so much shit in this, it's really funny. What to do if the party refuses the quest? If the adventurers decline Raubon's request, pause the game and explain that the scenario is built around the assumption that the party will accept this task. Encourage them to do so, as the scenario cannot otherwise continue as designed.
Let them know that this is the game.
So Voxer being a pain in the ass was not gonna fly.
No.
Please let them know this quest has a meteor icon. They cannot do anything else until it's done.
It's really funny because whenever there's a GM like note, there is the meteor icon with like the main story quest icon on it.
That's beautiful.
Which is really funny. So yeah.
I just
Pause the game and gently explain to the players. Oh.
And like I get that. It'd be every pre-writ, even like in any system has that. You know, I say problem, but it's like there is a sort of like path to the adventure usually.
Right.
But like getting there is up to your characters more or less. Like,
Yeah. It's like the opening of Far Cry 4 that it's like, well, I guess you don't want to play the game, we'll give you the ending.
Also, I hope I didn't distract from the story, but doing that little thing with the letter.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You might have to give me some context so I know how to have a letter potentially back for you. But dude, I was so happy I got to be like the male Moogle. I'm like, oh my god, I get to be the male Moogle. This rules. Also being Raubon, and I'm like, I'm the exact opposite of Raubon. Oh, man. Good session, everybody.
Yeah, you like pause the game and you're like, Shen, Voxer needs to do this, I'm sorry.
No, Zenlita acted it. 1 sec, pause. Listen, bitch.
Listen, I know you want to play the edgy motherfucker.
But you need to go on the adventure.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Do you want to join Team Rocket? Ha ha ha, what a good joke. Anyway, do you actually want to join Team Rocket? Yes, please! Ha ha ha, good joke.
God, every
It's
time.
like it's like, would you like to help me? No. Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on.
My
No.
fav-
Oh, come on.
My favorite is Golden Sun. Like, you start the game up, and you get to a point where, like, this old man is just like, will you do it? Will you save the world? And you can press no. And if you press no, it literally shows a cutscene of, like, and then the world awaited its inevitable destruction. And then the game just ends. And it's like, fuck.
Wow.
And it just does that. So you have to reload from where you were and go all the way back to that area to, like, say yes, essentially. So you kind of, if you actually say no to be cheeky, you actually get horribly punished.
Wow.
It's
Man.
really funny.
Doesn't Nier do that as well a few times where it's like you could just leave and then it's like
Yeah.
you get an
that's like
ending.
but those are alt endings, and those are actually needed to get more
Yep.
endings.
I see.
Like Nier
It's like-
Automata has 26 endings.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
One
God.
for each letter of the alphabet.
Like I think I remember seeing something like, and then 9S and 2B abandoned the mission. The end.
Oh, Metastar says, in one of the Harvest Moon games, when you're asked at the start to inherit the farm, you can say no and leave and the credits roll. Is that Wonderful
That's
Life? That sounds like Wonderful Life.
It's really funny because you can do the same in Honkai Star Rail. It's really crazy.
I
What?
love it.
They can get an alternate.
Oh, when
ending.
he,
It's
when
really
when Himeko like he asks you like, or Kimiko asks you like,
So,
hey, you want to
yeah,
go
if-
into the?
you want to go to the Astral Express, and you can say, no, I want to stay at Herta Space Station, and they're like, oh, okay. Then you get like an entire
You
alternate
can do
ending.
that? Oh my God!
Yeah.
I only knew of the Kafka one of the quest, but that's. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not. Honkai.
Gosh. Man, I want to play more, but this is, like I said, the best place to stop, because that,
Yeah.
you know, the
Well then,
fights
I'm gonna contrast the no you hang up, no you hang up, and I'm gonna hang up. So
Alright, well,
thanks for playing. Bye,
let's
guys.
raid first. Who do we
Okay.
want to raid?
Oh yeah, raid. That's right.
I don't have a lot of people on.
Bree
right
is
now.
up.
Yeah, Breeze on.
Bree?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
It's she's a voice actress.
Do you have a link to her stream?
Yes.
Yes.
Is she subscriber only?
I don't think she is.
Shouldn't be, no.
No.
Once I get that, we can raid. What do we want a raid message to be?
No, there you are. mm,
You cannot progress unless you accept this quest.
several cutscenes will play.
Cutscene.
Oh, several, or that one. Several cutscenes will play in sequence.
Alright, someone's gonna have to type that out.
I'm on it.
Several cutscenes will play in sequence.
Also, I didn't know we could stream this game yet. Already, I didn't know that the they removed the like restrictions.
Was there?
What?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Maybe they did. I'm gonna trust everyone else doing it. So
Alright, we are raiding now. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. See you guys next week for Basilisk fight.
mhm.
Oh, you mean the one Breeze playing? I thought the
Bye.
tabletop.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.